thank you for joining us. Thank you for being patient.
Yep.
The PC decided to stop working. So very, very sorry that we're a few minutes late.
Yep.
And we kept you waiting. But we are here now and the computer's working. Fingers crossed, thank God.
Yeah.
And we already have a lovely guest who is waiting there very patiently for us. It is the lovely Sophie. Hello, Soph.
Why?
No, I was just having a nervous breakdown when I was trying to sort StreamYard out and it just froze and everything just stopped working.
You got a nice pink light on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of backing ambience.
Ambience.
Yeah. And we also have some homemade poppies.
Yeah.
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah, just to show our respect
Yes.
to the fallen and the heroes that gave their lives for our freedom today. Because I think it's totally important and it should be made a massive thing, not like everything that's going on in the news. And I'll say no more about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. So tonight we've got a new game prepared, hopefully, that it hasn't all disappeared on me. No, it's all there. It's all good. We're good. So we've got a new game. I think we're going to bring back the Hangman a bit later.
Yeah.
Because it was quite fun.
Yeah.
And also I'm going to just Google on my phone the missing lyrics type quiz. So haven't quite had time to sort of upload a video with lyrics, like with little clips of songs.
Yeah.
I might do that for next week.
Yeah.
But we will have a little scooch on Google and see what missing lyrics stuff we can get up because I think that would be really fun.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
who don't like music? Also, I'm going to mention this throughout the evening. I'd like to mention that Wacky Weekend is fast approaching. And we're going to have some really, really fun videos coming. And so far, it's definitely us and Soph. And quite hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to get Maximus on board as well. We're just waiting for final confirmation off of Max. And we're going to do some really fun videos. We're going to take Soph dumpster diving. We're going to do some really crazy 90s funny stuff. And
it's all there for yourself.
Alvin's already got his steps. So we're going to do loads of really fun stuff. And we're going to broadcast it to every one of you. We'll even go live and we'll be all live at the same time together, which I think will just be possibly fairly crazy, but really fun.
Yeah, true.
I'm going to mention it later in the evening as well. So I'm sorry to you guys that are here now that are going to hear it repeated, but I'm just going to make sure that everyone's aware that Wacky Weekend is coming.
Yeah.
As of the 17th of November. So
yeah.
I don't know. Look forward to it or beware, whichever way you take it, really, I suppose. So let's have a little looky of you lovely lot in the chat. Can you just get me chair? Ooh, there we go. So we have got Mummy Lindley.
Hello, Mummy Lindley.
Hi, Mummy Lindley. Hope you were feeling better. Hope you've been getting a lot of better sleep.
Yeah.
And that the drugs are working. We've got lovely Helen. Thank you for being so patient and waiting, Helen.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You've all been wonderful, just waiting for us. And we've got us in there. Them weirdos are in. Good evening, lovely Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Good evening, lovely Pat.
Hello, Pat. How are you?
Lovely to see you, Pat. How are you? Hope you're all very, very well. Mummy Lynn said hi, Richard's mum. Paula Marie.
Hello, Paula Marie. Whoop, whoop.
Paula Marie are back.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back?
Back again.
And can we just say, we have watched your video today and thoroughly enjoyed it, especially the outtakes, which we've missed the most. And we've left you a comment. So if none of you are subbed to the lovely Paula Marie, why not, firstly? I'm pretty sure most of you are. But if you would like to Paula Marie, then pop your link in the chat.
Paula Marie in Portsmouth as well.
Paula Marie are in Southampton, so not far down the road.
Yeah.
We've met Paula Marie twice, and they're lovely.
Yeah. Jealous.
Well, Gel.
Well, Joe.
Hi, Kristen.
Hello, Chris. How are
Lovely
you?
to see you. This is Aisha Dancer. This is lovely Kristen. She's come over from Lovely Glamours, who
Yep.
most of you will know by now. She said, hello, hello. So glad I can finally make another live. It's lovely to have you. We're hopefully going to get Glamours back on soon with a next tasting sesh, which will be like so fun because it was so fun last time. And hopefully we're going to get Aunt Boo on, possibly Veronica. And you are very welcome yourself as well, Kristen. Like, it would be lovely to have all of you guys on. We've got Jeff.
Hello, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. Hope Mrs. Claus
Yep.
is feeling better.
Hope she's getting
And I
better.
hope that she is healing quickly and well, and sending Tracy lots and lots of love. Mwah. And there's trouble, look.
Hey, Sean.
Good evening, Sean. He says, evening, abused, you watchers. Anyone else made the mistake of drinking along with Lynsey last Saturday? We'll discuss that in a minute. I managed to wake up before I pissed myself in the chair. Not everyone was so lucky. Sophie. Well, I wasn't so lucky. I was violently sick and had to leave the green room. I had a tiddly bit too much vodka.
Tiddly bit.
You did not eat properly.
And I did my dinner like way early. So because I thought, I'll just get dinner out the way, get it out the way. So that's one less thing to worry about. And then decided to sort of, the thing is, I can sit and drink this beer, which, by the way, I'm sticking to the beer tonight. It's safer.
Yeah.
I can drink
I'm
this
sticking to the
and
hobgoblin.
I'm fine. But vodka's like my thing, Vodka's like my drink with some cheapy ass energy drink. I love it. And when it starts going down, it goes down a little bit too well.
Too well.
And I was smashed. I don't know if any of you noticed. I think Sean's probably noticed. But apart from that, I don't know if any of you noticed, but we got in the green room and I was just like, oh, sorry guys, I gotta go. And I just went and laid on the sofa and then threw up everywhere.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd share that little piece.
Someone else left, and then I was just looking at Alvin, and I was like, "Good night, then."
I know, like, yeah, leave me hell alone.
Yeah, second live. In all the lives we've done now, that's the second live where I had to disappear off, go throw up. The first time I took all my clothes off down behind the computer.
Enough information.
I was that drunk. This time I stayed fully clothed this time.
Yeah, you did.
But I did throw up. I'm lucky I've got a lovely husband who held my hair out of the way and looked after me.
That's all in the description of the Jeff Dwarfs part.
But you've got to have fun every now and again, And wacky weekends might come with some vodka drinking. So beware again. You're very welcome, Paul and Marie. You missed out last week. You missed out. You also missed out on the Halloween live where we were near on giving people heart attacks. Evening, lovely Laura.
Hello, Laura.
Lovely to see you. And we got lovely Raquel in again.
Hello,
Thank
Raquel.
you for joining us again. It's lovely to see you. See, this is what you call a community. Like, we've got our UK, we've got our US.
USA.
It's just lovely. Lisa's laughing. Yeah, you can laugh. Honestly, it was funny. I'm pretty proud of myself though, because I held out right until the end of the live.
Yeah,
like my head was already spinning, but I was like, we're gonna do this. We're gonna finish this without embarrassing ourselves. Laura said, Emsden, lovely to see you back. Missed your videos. I know. It seems like it's been forever.
Yeah, I know.
Lovely Junie.
Hey Junie, how are you?
Great timing coming in when Lynsey's talking about taking her clothes off. You always manage it though, Junie. You always manage it.
Always come in the right time.
At that specific time. But I tell you what, right?
Sean, really.
You what, Soph?
June is just as bad as Sean, really.
Yeah, Junie's naughty. And if none of y'all know, I read a little something today on Instagram, and I was waiting, hopefully, that Junie would pop in tonight to let you all know that Junie's coming back to YouTube.
She's coming back.
So, Junie. I need to mod you up, don't I? I don't know if I can do it on it.
Your phone is your phone there.
Yeah, I can. I might be able to do it on air. I'm not sure if I can. No, I can't because,
Just-
like an idiot.
Feel the easiest way.
Hang
Just
on.
look my phone.
Let me just mod up Junie. Junie. If I can actually get the chat up.
Okay, so Elsa, you need to go like down, please.
I hope you are modded up now, Junie. Hopefully.
Hopefully, maybe next
Did you get a spanner, Junie?
1 minute. Let me just check.
Jeff says, we met a guy today who could be Alvin's doppelganger. He was from St. Croix. That's really
That's
scary.
really scary, Jeff, because my
Alvin's dad's from St. Croix.
yeah.
So that's freaky.
Oh no.
Did you get his name? Because that would be like absolute craziness, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
Like, Jeff just like met your dad.
Come on, Santa meets everybody.
And Jeff, you looked so handsome, and it was so lovely to see you dressed as like
Yes.
military Santa as well. I love it.
Hi, Raquel.
Sean says, no one told me Lynsey has hollow legs. I could not walk for 36 hours. May have been blind for a bit and went through an entire pack of Tesco coconut wet wipes just to keep the downstairs under control. There you go, look.
USA.
Mummy Lynn's saying hello to Junie. Marie said, sorry, we haven't had a chance to catch up yet. Firework displays have kept us busy. Firework displays are getting right on my bloody nerves.
I know, some of them is from left to right every night now.
Junie saying, hope you're doing better. To Mummy Lynn.
Mhm.
Yes, you are. Cheeky. I read it.
Yep.
It's got to be true.
Yes, June is spanned up
You
now.
spanned up, Junie.
Yeah.
Good. Pop your link in, Junie. Paul and Maria, have you popped your link in? Everyone pop your links in. And if someone could, because I know he won't, put Sean's Insta link in, I would be very appreciative. Sean said, is hardcore Sophie just swigging from a bottle of whiskey in a badger skin jumper? It's not badger skin. And it's not whiskey, it's probably Coconut Cove if it's anything.
No, I've got beer tonight.
Fucking now.
But I will be bringing Coconut Cove with me for Wacky Weekend.
That'd be nice. Alvin might have one with you. I won't because it's gross. Junie said, oh yes, I'm spannered very much. You're very welcome. Veronica.
Hello, Veronica. How are
Hey,
you?
Veronica. Lovely to see you.
Mm-hmm.
And Veronica is also from over at Glamours. And if you guys could please put Veronica's channel in. Raquel, I don't know if you've got a channel, but if you have, please pop your link in. And if you have, we'll sub later.
Mm-hmm.
And also Christian as well. That would be lovely. Julie said, hi, Paul and Marie. Hun, glad to see you back on their YouTube thingy. Missed your vids and faces. Sean said, is Junie D out of prison again? She is. I heard HS was cancelled because it's getting close to her patch. Veronica said, I'm making coffee, then I'll try and hop on. Yay!
Okay.
You guys are going to get to meet Veronica.
That would be fun.
Jeff said, military Santa doesn't carry a weapon, so if war was declared, he'd be less than useless. Military Santa looks fantastic, so that doesn't matter. Junie said, shush, Sean, don't tell everyone I escaped. I know, he'd get you right in the shit, wouldn't he? He's like dropped you right in the shit already. Sean said, I can tell my 150 has been well spent on Sophie's lighting. We haven't been shopping yet.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I could put the lights on because I got swapped over to a smart meter, didn't I? Because my prepayment thing got it fucked basically.
Yeah.
So they come out as an emergency. they couldn't fix my prepayment thing, so they put me on smart meter, which is still on prepayment. And then it caught up with itself because remember I had to leave it for a while to let it all catch up.
Yeah.
It still hadn't done that, so I phoned them and said there's a problem. Anyway, it's caught up now. And then it was showing my electric as like minus £10, so I topped up 20. So I had like another 10 there. And then I got another text through saying, your account has been credited with 50 quid. And I was like, what the fuck? So then I checked it, and Eon, for some reason, put 50 quid on my account. It's got £70 electric.
Hey, nice one.
I know. I was like, what the hell? I think it's because it all didn't work properly and everything. So I think it's a bit of a goodwill gesture.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, I was
explain it that one.
got a text through saying your account's been credited with 50 quid. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't moan about that.
Yeah.
Right, you top me up, Buttercup. Crack on.
Top me up.
And they also, because I said I want to stay on prepayment, they put me on direct debit, which was why it all wasn't working properly as well. And I said I want to stay on prepayment because I know where I am then. Do you know what I mean? If I haven't got electric, I haven't got electric.
Yeah.
So I think that was part of it as well, was because I wasn't on the right thing. But yeah, I got like 70 quid electric.
There you go. Nice one. I'd be putting every light on in the house. I'd be like that. Light it up.
I am.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Junie said, my teeny tiny wee channel, new vid coming next weekend, all being well, subscribe if you're bored. Junie does some brilliantly hilarious reseller impressions.
Yes.
And they're so funny. And hopefully we will get
she never got round to doing me.
we will get done.
No.
We will get done this time. Good evening, Donut.
Hello,
Thank
Donut.
you for joining us. Good evening, lovely Elaine.
Hello, Elaine.
Sean said, this is really interesting. I wish Sophie would tell more stories. It's like Lord of the Rings, but without boring content and stuff.
Getting a free £50 electric is exciting.
Yeah. Look, listen, right, some of us, not much interest happens. So when we get like a free 50 quid electric or something like that, it's rather exciting.
It's like the highlight of the week.
Yeah, of course.
I've been bragging about it as well, to be fair. So, Junie says, you are all three on the list near the top. Be afraid. I'm not afraid because I'm going to love it. It's going to be hilarious. Andrew.
In videos as well, so that's even more interesting.
I don't know if anyone remembers or anyone was there, but Andrew did some reseller impressions. They were very interesting, to say the least. And
oh God, everyone was just Welsh.
Yeah, we were Welsh. We were pretty much Welsh, and it was just funny because Sophie was supposed to be Alvin, but then she forgot. So, like,
he was putting me off because everyone was Welsh, so he was putting me off.
Andrew was just like talking away to Sophie like he was supposed to be me, and Sophie had forgotten what the hell was going on by then. So like it all just went to shit.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, everyone was Welsh. Sophie was Welsh.
Yeah.
Andrea Welsh. Chris and Belle were Welsh. Everyone was Welsh.
He kind of got away with it a little more with me because obviously I've got a Western accent anyway, so he kind of got away with it slightly with me, but not anyone else.
I think I'm going to have to clip it again because he does something like, oh, hello, I'm Lynsey and or Alvin, and we're going to get him pissed because we're getting booze out the bin. And it was just really funny. Really funny.
Hi, Elaine.
Junie says, funny thing, Andrew was born in England, although he has a Welsh twang. Yes, he definitely sounds Welsh.
And he's got a double-barreled name, I found out. I didn't know this.
Has he now?
Yeah.
What is it?
I think it was Mocock Nolan.
Mocock Nolan. He sounds like some sort of like posh rich person.
Oh no, I can't get into Poshmark now. But when he bought the football tops off me, the Poshmark auction, I'm sure it was Mocock.
Wow.
He had a cock on the end.
I'm messaging him tomorrow. I'm going to be like, oi,
Yeah.
what's your double-barreled name? Come on, spill.
Yeah, he calls himself Andrew Nolan, but he's not. He's Andrew Mulcock Nolan.
Posh.
Yeah.
Well, I did invite him on tonight, but as many of you know, he's looking after his mum at the moment, so unfortunately he can't join us, but we hope to get him back on soon because we love Andrew. Andrew just creases us up. Jeff said, donut. I'll show you some donuts in a minute. Junie said, and that wasn't a threat, that weren't like a threat, that was just real. Junie said, he's been in my car, I'm still getting therapy since the movie chats meet up in March for it. So how long exactly did you have to put up with him, Junie?
Hello,
chop,
chop, chop, busy, work. Bang, bang. How you doing?
Molecock, that's unfortunate.
I'm sure it was MULCOCK. I'm sure it was. And I was like, no, he's got to be joking. There's got to be some joke in there and he's changed his name or
Quite
something.
possibly, he's just bloody added it.
No, I think he just skips it out and clearly forgot.
I know.
He bought something off me.
Sean said, come on, you bastard spanners. Promote the content. You really do not want me to start promoting people. I have skills, but being subtle is not one of them.
We got a special guest.
We have another lovely special guest. It's lovely Lady.
Hello, lady.
Hi, lady.
Hello.
How are
It's
you?
about lovely, like, but I'll
You are
take
lovely.
You are
lady.
lovely.
I can be evil.
So can I. I'm nice most of the time. But then
How
I-
you doing, Nene?
I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Not bad, huh?
You look like you're wrapped up well.
Yeah, I've been at work all day, 7:15 till 7:45. So the flat's freezing. Obviously, I've been out all day, so
Uh,
up a bit. It's quite cold today. I went out this morning. My front window was frozen.
Yeah, it has been a lot colder. A lot colder. So Junie was stuck with Andrew long enough, 5.5 hours. Wow, you need a medal there, Junie.
Yeah, it's a long time.
so what you been up to today? Anything?
We have been planning all of the games and the stuff and the bits and bobs for the live. And just
Organising.
been out for a little bit, actually, because otherwise we never get to chill these days. We're always busy.
Bang, bang, work, work.
Good evening, Bad Wolf. I believe your name is
Hello, Bad Wolf.
Susan. Is it
Yeah.
Susan?
That's right, Susan. Yeah.
And I believe you've come from lovely Laney. There you go.
Hi,
There. Thank you
Bad
very
I might have told her I was going to be here.
Oh, thanks,
Thank
Laney.
you.
That's lovely. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Hello to everyone saying hello, by the way.
And welcome to the madness. George.
Hey,
Hi,
George.
George.
How are you?
George is our not so secret Santa buddy, which was really like weird because he's the only other dumpster diving reseller.
Reseller, yeah.
So that was crazy that we got paired. Like we were the first two, I think, to be paired as well. Chop Chop said, my nipples are so cold you could key a car.
It's really cold.
That's pretty cold.
Diamond nipples.
And we've
Thank
got
you, Julie.
Hey,
So,
Hey guys,
how are you? How are you?
not too bad, you?
Yeah, no bad.
Hello, little Steve.
Hey guys,
not bad. So we've got the majority of people here, apart from Mummy Lin, that witnessed me being quite pissed and having to go and lay on the sofa last week.
Can't say I noticed. Did you notice? See, bad did you notice?
No,
anything?
she handled it so well. I mean,
Yeah, totally.
telling me cheer up.
I'll get a bit gobby after a while.
No,
Not in a
What's the
nasty way, but just in like a cheeky way. Kristen said,
yeah,
it's
we'll say cheeky way. Yeah,
yeah, sounds fair. It's cooled off again here too. We had mid-70s to 80s and most of the week. Then it dropped to the 50s. It was in the low 30s when I woke up this morning.
it was freezing this morning.
It's really quite cold here at the moment. George said he's got an idea for his gift.
Tell us, tell us.
You can't tell us, you donut. Would be not so secret Santa then, would it? Julie said, Paul and Marie's channel is fabulous and you get to hear about 1,134 Huns mentioned in one short video. Mummy Lynn said, "Who did I couple with?" I will have to watch
Let me check
back.
it. Let me check it.
You'll be there for ages. I'll have to watch it back again. But I'm sure it was a couple, and I can't recognise their names as far as I can remember. Greg and someone.
Half of the reason
Yeah.
I watch M's then is so I can watch their videos and like count along how many times.
Yeah, it was Greg something or other, I reckon.
Yeah, it was Greg and someone, like a lady. So it was like a couple, Greg and someone. I remember the Greg, but I don't remember the lady's name. I'll have to watch back and I'll let you know.
How is she now anyway?
She's doing a lot better, but bless her, she's still in a lot of pain. She's got her, if you have a look on our community page, she's got a little like Zimmer framey, what's it called?
A scooter thing.
No, it's not a scooter, is it? There's a word for it.
Zimmer frame?
Segway sort of
Segway,
thing.
Segway? She's on a bloody Segway.
Nice little
Like
Segway thing.
study.
It's it looks very fun, and if any of you haven't seen them yet, go and have a look on our community tab, and you'll see some of the photos of her being very naughty with it.
It's a Sarah Steady, I think.
But the funniest part about it is that she's still not getting any sleep, bless her, because they keep bringing in other people who are screaming the house down. So, and the drugs don't work.
Just as an idea for next year's charity event with M's down, what we could do is if they make a video, right, and then they put a thing out where people have to guess how many Huns is in the video. You know, like when you guess the teddy bear's name, or you guess how many points is in the and then they release the video, and whoever's closest wins.
I think that could be a good idea.
Yeah. Make a donation and
It's
guess.
pretty much why I watch M's then, it's so I can just sit there and count the Huns like myself.
Count the Huns.
Yeah.
Sophie likes to count because we had one video where there was like a bag of balls in the bin. And she actually physically counted how many times I said bag of balls. Which was fairly quite a few times actually. Sean said she's back. They let her out of the sex clinic again. Ask how poor Jasper got on with therapy after the balls to watch on Bonfire.
You know what, right? I did not show my dog porn. I actually showed him Dolly Parton film. That's what it sounded like to Sean, apparently. But I think that's more on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a warped mind, does Sean.
Yeah.
Junie has put Movie Chats channel up. Thank you very much, Junie.
Oh, thank you, Junie.
This is a fab channel just to see the two Steves fighting over movie choices like Grease 2 and Zombievers. But the greatest wins. You know that.
There's no fighting because he can't win.
He can't win because like we'll always stick up for little Steve. So
yeah. But see, the thing is that the more he destroys the Greatest Showman, the more that's going to end up in his house.
We may or may not have witnessed little Steve planting them all around his movie room.
But they're going to multiply like gremlins.
But if anyone's got any spare copies of The Greatest Showman,
oh no, I'll find enough. I can find enough of them.
Send them to Big Steve because it's his favourite movie, and he would like enough copies. That if they've always got a spare.
I should just do a whole category of showman questions for him on the quiz.
Yeah.
Which kill me like, but that would be funny.
That would be
Greatest
amazing.
Showman and Grease 2, they're his favourites.
Oh, that would be hilarious. That would.
Sean said, nice to see they let little Steve out of his room, although laying on the kitchen floor may not be an improvement. Fight back,
Cheeky
Steve.
sod.
You deserve a chair or a stool as a minimum.
You cheeky sod.
I know he is.
Is it not past his bedtime yet?
Not yet. Not quite. Paula Marie said, that's a great idea, Lainey. I think so too. Julie said, I've met him, Sean. He's only reason for little Steve's name. Is he only 2'3", Junie, or was he just stood next to Andrew?
That's probably the case, you know. I probably was stood next to Andrew.
Andrew's like a fucking giant, isn't he? Like even in his
Yeah.
videos, he's massive.
Yeah, Yeah, it's not a camera angle that. I'm telling you.
Yo,
Yo,
Andy.
Andy. What's up?
This is Andy. This is our lovely friend from the scrapyard where we go to. And George says, just checked, and I'm 40 subs off 1,000. I have a video plan with giveaways and stuff when I hit 1,000. Any other ideas I could do? You could just do a madness, like get the booze in, do what we do. Like when we started doing lives, I think our first one was like, I can't remember, was it about 6 hours, little Steve?
Yo, God, it went on for about a week.
It was majorly long. It was like massively long. And I think we did a few actually, sort of record breaking, like long live streams.
Yeah.
So actually, if people could please put George's link in the chat, that would be very good. George, if you're here because you watch us because we dumpster dive, George has actually done some dumpster diving himself. And if you're here because you're a reseller, George is also a reseller. So a bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
So please go and sub to George. Let's get him up to that 1,000 subs, please, guys.
I still need 145 to get to 1,000.
And if anyone put Sophie's link in, please, that would be great.
Yeah, I haven't moved.
We need more subs. Come on, guys.
Well, I do move, and then like I lose 2, then gain like 3, and then like lose 2, then gain 3 or something.
So you're still up then?
Yeah, I'm still at like 854.
Them last few are the ones that drag it out. Really does. It's like we got to the 1,000, and when we announced it on the night, because we went live that night, like 2 people unsubbed, and you're like, fuckers. But we've got such a brilliant community that like everyone was like, hang on, let me just get my other account to get you back up.
Do you want to see my rug so far?
We do.
Oh, is this the what we were doing last week? That was a hat.
No, this is second go, and it's actually a rug now.
It's actually a rug this time, little Steve. It's not a hat anymore. We've got a hat and a rug now.
Is that a rug?
Yeah, it's circle, see?
Oh, right, yeah.
All the way around. So that was one t-shirt, the light blue.
Yeah.
Dark blue was half of the t-shirt that I fucked up making rug/hat.
Oh, sorry, Soph. Can I just
got it.
interrupt?
Just found it.
1.5 t-shirts round. So yeah, it's nearly like done now.
Can I just interrupt quickly? Mummy Lin, you were paired with Greg and Ella. I don't know who Greg and Ella are. What I might have to do, because I know you don't have Instagram and Facebook and stuff, so I might have to message Master Chris and try and get some details for you from Chris, if that's all right.
I'm sorry, Sophie, but it did look a little bit like a really freezing cold nipple. And just with the blue and then the darker blue. I'm sorry, that's just the first thing that entered my head.
The freezing cold nipple. Well, it's better than the
how big is
start, which turned into a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. How big is this going to be? So
Well, I'm just going to fix this t-shirt, so I've got like half another t-shirt to go on it.
How much of a wardrobe have you got left to put on it then?
I've still got, out of the wholesale box, I think I've got about 5 t-shirts or so left now. So
Yeah.
I'm like trying to learn how to like, you know, rework them kind of thing. But I'll have to obviously get like needle and thread and stuff for that. But yeah, I'm pretty chuffed for myself. The first one I fucked up, but I've managed the second one.
Good.
Junie says I was sober when I met little Steve, but yeah, Andrew nearly had to be folded into my car. He's so. Good evening, Kath. Lovely to see you.
How are
Hi,
you?
Kathy.
How's the doggy doing? How's the doggy settling in now? Thank you
George, as well for subbing.
Thank you very much, Veronica, for popping people's links in.
Thank you.
Sean said I could always give you a shout out, George. Don't say yes. Don't want to know what Sean's shout out is. Junie said Veronica put Soph's channel in, and Junie also has put Soph's channel in. She says Soph's channel where she swears, shows her boobies to the students, and pretends to resell things. I know she's terrible. And Sean said, "No, Sophie, don't show your rug." And he said, "Pretty sure that's not the first time Sophie's rug has been online."
Oh God.
Mummy Lynn said, "Never heard of them. Thanks, Lindsay. You are very welcome.
Welcome, Mummy
I
Lynn.
will message Chris and I'll find out what's what." Junie said, "You can see Sophie's colourful rug also here at www.sophiesrugs@onlyfans.com. Kath said, "What? The dog that has learned how to charge and get onto my bed that she can bash me about the head."
No.
Uh-oh. And she's a fairly big doggy as well, isn't she? So that's not good. Right, I am at the bottom of the chat, believe it or not, which is unbelievable for me. But it's probably because I haven't had a barrage of alcohol yet. So let's go and have a look at our first game.
Judy, that's Mario.
Oh God, we're Sean said, already in country times against them. Stop you, please. Here.
Oh, is that me?
I don't know.
It might go.
Hey, Cherry.
Cherry, how are you?
And Cherry said, "Is a living madman." Oh dear.
Let's try.
Cute though. I don't know how the mute.
I tried to mute mine and it still echoed. Is it echoing now?
No, it's
So-
not.
At least it's worse than this one. I hate echoes.
Jeff said the echo with him.
Oh, hang on, the echo's
Yeah,
gone.
it's settling now. Yeah, I think it's
Yes.
gone now.
Was it little Steve? Were you echoing?
Let's see.
Little Steve was echoing.
Yeah, I think it's gone now.
It's worse than Santa's one. We had the echo before.
Yeah. It's
Jeff
it's
said,
gone now.
Echo isn't me, this, time. It's not you, Jeff. It's not you. And he's saying, Echo. Sean, people will never forget the first Sophie video they saw. Hey, don't hurt the doggy. Here we go.
Hey,
The cat's whacking the dog round the face.
be nice.
I know many will keep trying, and I have heard therapy helps, but few forget. And he's put Sophie's link in. Kath said, because it said sounds. Kath said, sounds like a rave track from the early 90s.
There we go.
Turns muting themselves. And yet, Lisa said, gone. Thank you very much. It's gone. Right, so tonight we've got a game for you. And actually, Lisa being right there, Lisa actually suggested this last week.
Thank you, Lisa.
So thank you very much. And a big shout out to Lisa for suggesting this game because it was like something different and something we thought, why not? So we've Why not? We've got a few pictures of like younger celebrities. Some of them are probably more obvious than others. Some people will know some people won't know others. But there's a few celebrities. What we're going to do is we're going to play like 10 seconds of showing you the young celebrity. You can put your answers into the chat and then we'll put the answer in. And before we start that, we've got lovely Veronica joining us.
Hello.
Guys,
Hello.
I was waiting till the echo was gone because I didn't want to be blamed for it.
That's the second echo attack we've had.
Yes, hello.
Bless, Jeff started echoing last time.
It happens. Hi, everyone.
It's lovely to meet you in person because we haven't
I
actually met.
know. I feel like we already did this, but we haven't. So I feel like I know you guys already because I've been hanging out here so much.
You've been in the streams where we talked about cock soup.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That was quite the bonding experience.
How else to bond than over cock soup? Like,
Yeah.
you can't bond any better way.
Exactly.
It was funny though. Like it was such a funny stream, and Glamours is just a blast. Like she's so fun.
She really is. Yes, she's
Oh,
the
I
best.
forgot to tell you actually, Lynsey and Alvin. I was in Asda, like this was like a few weeks ago, and I was looking for stuff like for a recipe that I was making.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I saw like the English version of cock soup, but it said chicken soup on it, but literally was the same packaging.
There
It was
is also
like-
chicken. There is a chicken soup as well.
Yeah.
So there's a chicken soup.
Oh,
soup.
yeah. I was in like the I was going down loads of aisles. I might even listen down the world food aisle because I was looking for like different spices and stuff like that. And I swear it was the same packaging. I thought, oh, that's the English version. Like, so I thought, yeah, it was chicken. Well, it said chicken soup. But it was packaging.
No, they have loads of flavors. So they have a chicken one, they have the cock one, they have a pumpkin one.
Yeah, pumpkin one. Yeah.
They
And
also
fish-
have a fish tea
fish
soup,
tea soup,
which
yeah.
sounds really weird, but that's like a fishy type soup. And I think they might have a couple of others, but the last find that we found in Asda was the shitto,
The
which
shitto,
was
yeah.
just brilliant.
Shitto.
And we need to buy it just because it's called shitto. It's funny.
Absolutely, you do.
When we have Glamours on next, we have to try
Definitely.
whatever shitto is. And someone did tell us what it was, but we also are planning on hopefully trying one of them like majorly hot and spicy noodle things. That
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're meant to be doing a spicy noodle challenge, weren't we? We haven't done it yet.
Yeah, it will be so funny because they are like evilly hot.
Look at these ones that I've got because like Kate literally loves like spicy noodles, her favourite thing ever. And she will quite happily eat like a Scotch bonnet, like straight off. Like she don't give a shit. Like, I've got this like collection here.
Sean was asking about my health insurance. I live in the States, so I have shitty health insurance.
He's only asking. He said before you get lost in the tales of Sophie's cock soup.
So I got this one, which is like the 2X.
Yeah, that one's. I have not even attempted that. We've tried the black one, which is just the normal one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's like incredibly.
that's the one up, the 2X one. And I think it was one like that Kate did in like 60 seconds, something like that.
Which one we have?
We had the black one, which is the Samyang one, but it's the well, I say normal. It's nothing normal about the spice of it, but that's like the double one, which I just don't see why you'd need it any worse.
I've got Lucky Me ones. These are like crazy hot, and these the kind of like Shin ramen ones with says Hua ramen on them.
Yeah, they look like incredibly hot. But
Yeah.
the colour of the sauce
Looks
just
nice.
says it all.
I don't understand like having stuff that's really hot because like
I don't.
why would you want to burn like burn your mouth, burn your inside, and then burn your bum hole on the way out? Why would you want to do that to yourself?
I guess that keeps on giving.
I don't understand it, but Kate seems to tolerate it more than well.
Mm.
Like she's just a bit like mad with it, but
Yeah, my son loves
like her
hot
go-to kind
stuff
of
like that.
It's crazy because I've got older and like, I used to like it really hot, and as I've got older, I now like it to a normal sort of spice where you can actually taste the food. But these hot noodles, they have a really nice flavour as well. They're like crazy because it's crazy hot,
Yeah.
and I mean really crazy hot. Vindaloo has nothing on them. It's ridiculously hot, but at the same time, they're so strange that they have a really nice flavour, which is the first hot food I've eaten that actually
What?
tastes.
Yeah.
Why is it when you mention the word Vindaloo, do I just start going, no.
Because it's so stuck in all of our heads.
Yeah.
Me and me mum and me dad and me gran were off to Waterloo.
You've now put that all in our heads now. So
You're welcome, guys.
Don't
thanks.
worry, you're fine. Good evening, lovely
Hello,
Lorraine.
Hello, Rain.
Sean, because I'm doing the game, he said it's all your fault, Lisa. Don't be nasty. And Lisa said she got the idea from Lainey, so thank you to Lainey. So thank you to Lainey as well then, Lisa.
I've done it a couple of times. I did it on my live for the charity thing, and then I did it again with Nick and Andrew. But I have done it ages ago as well. But I can't
Well, we're welcome, like any ideas of different games and fun stuff that we can do, because we like to try and like entertain and make it fun. George said, doing a live would be a good idea for 1K subs. I need to order a decent webcam. Never done a live before, and I guess promote it so that subscribers will know. Yes.
You don't even have to have a decent webcam, because I use like my 10-year-old MacBook,
Yeah.
which could be why my lives don't get a lot of views. I don't know.
Realization just set in then for a second.
But you don't have to like. What I'm saying is, you don't have to like invest in stuff to do it. Essentially,
You could do it on your phone if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
To be fair, like I wouldn't say invest in anything, and like until you're in sort of like high numbers of subscribers, starting to invest in stuff. Like we haven't bothered yet, and we don't intend to just yet. But to be honest, like if your subscribers are loyal and we have like a fantastic community, they will just come and watch you and join in. And don't be nervous, because we were petrified when we first started doing these things. Alcohol helps.
It does.
It's true.
as long as you're doing good content and like engaging with people, like people will be there. It doesn't matter what camera you got.
Yeah.
True.
And we had our first ever guest is right here, right now.
Yep.
Our first ever guest. He's right down there. Little Steve was our first ever guest. Ever.
Ever.
You just put another song in my head now.
Forever,
I know.
No, it's right here, right now.
I was
Is it-
doing that as
is that
well.
Norman
Yeah.
Cook? Slim,
Fat Boy Slim.
Fat Boy Slim, yeah.
Right here.
Right here, right now, that one.
It's funny that we're doing song lyrics, because we're going to have a Google of some quiz later to see if
I
we
have lyric-itis, or so I'm told. So if someone says a word or a sentence that are in a lyric, I can't not sing the song. It's like it affects me so bad that it's like tortures me head if like somebody does it and I can't sing it.
It is
I
crazy.
did it earlier when Lynn said the drugs don't work, and I started singing the verb.
Yeah,
Drugs don't
Yep.
work.
it's like
You was
I was going to say it's a habit, but you know what I mean.
again.
It is strange when certain people say certain things, like certain things pop in your head. You're like, oh,
It just triggers me all the
But the
time.
thing is it just makes me ignore everything else they're saying. Because I'm too busy singing this song in my head.
Oh, do you
You
remember,
won't tell them yet, Susan.
cheeky.
when me and Andrew did the duet with Robbie Williams?
Yes, I do. I love Andrew when he sings Angels, because he's like he sings it and then he's like, and through it all.
Is that actually classed as singing or just
He's
speaking?
got the voice of an angel, Lainey.
It's pretty much. It's just.
He was basically speaking it. I was giving it a bit of a go.
Mm.
Yeah. He was basically like just speaking it. And then he went and like cheated on me and sang it at a karaoke without me. I was disgusted.
Divorce. That would.
I was disgusted with that decision.
He sung it at a karaoke.
Yeah, he was. Next few weeks later, I see an Instagram post of him at a karaoke.
Yeah.
Well, just talking it again. In fact, he put a bit more effort into that one.
Oh, right, okay.
You sing our song.
Rude.
I see.
Yeah.
Rude, yeah.
Christian says, "Oh my gosh, I haven't laughed over a stream like I did with the soup conversation. That was the best." See, that's how you know when people are on your wavelength, when they get it and they're not like, "Oh my god, I'm offended."
Mhm.
Did anyone see the sweets that were on sale at Tesco? No. Really bad sex education sweets. No. Do tell more.
Seriously, go get them.
Going on at Tesco's, we need to find these sweets. Sean, at what point do we stage an intervention on little Steve? He may have had a stroke or someone turned his electric love egg up to 11.
He's a cheeky
He's
son.
got a low blood sugar.
Fowl curry, yeah, that's the hottest one. It's worse than that. He had one and it blew his head off. Then noodles are worse than that. Sean said, "You really don't want me ideas on game. I'm nearly as bad as Sophie." Well, then that's even better. We need your ideas. Christian said spicy noodles are fantastic. I get the regular ones sometimes, then just add sriracha or I can never say that word. Gochujang. That one.
Gochujang, yeah, I don't know how to say that.
It's a little cheaper up front and I can control the spice level a little.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All I can see is gok wang, so
One, yeah.
Just add a bit of gochujang to your noodles. Why not? George said, yeah, just need a basic one to use on the PC.
Yeah.
Definitely. Jeff said, a fun game for this live stream. Jeff, you and the pole dancing, we're not doing pole dancing. And we're not doing that video ever again. They don't sell bleach. Susan said, you're terrible at those lyric quizzes, Lane.
this is why I host quizzes and don't take part in them, because I am terrible.
Kat said, life is a mystery. It's already put Madonna in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Mana.
Is that meant to be Mamma Mia, maybe?
Possibly. Sean said, get twice the fun with a double Steve tag team every week.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Lisa said, I remember when I first saw Sophie getting interviewed by Nick when he used to do his podcast thing.
Ah, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, that was when I didn't have a YouTube. I only had Instagram then.
Look at you now.
Oh no, look at me now. Dizzy heights. And then, he wanted people who didn't do YouTube at the time. And I was like, well, I'll do it because I only watched it. I didn't do it. And then that was how that came about.
Madam.
Was it during lockdown that?
It may have been through one lockdown.
There's so many of them, we get
I
confused.
started reselling years ago in January, and I think I'd only been doing it about 6 months at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just said like, "Oh, I'd like someone who's like not a YouTuber," and I was like, "Me."
Pick me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa, thank you. She said, no more pole dancing, Jeff.
Don't encourage him.
Especially when it involves a certain Mr. Higginson. Yeah, we don't.
Did you see his post for Remembrance Sunday or whatever it was today?
Who, Phil Higginson?
No, Santa.
Yeah,
He looked proper smart, didn't he?
That's what I mentioned earlier. Looking like handsome military Santa there.
Proper smart that was.
There is Veronica's channel, guys. So if you're not subbed, go give us.
I think I am. I'm going to do that now.
And she said there's no pole dancing, but there is.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, the pole dancers here.
I can't believe there's no pole dancing on your channel.
I know. Not that you got to pay extra for that. That's for OnlyFans. That's not free.
Well, I've been thinking about doing an OnlyFans because there's no shifts.
I mean, haven't we all?
Mana. Da doo dee doo doo.
So, are you going to do Whatnot?
I've been signed up to Whatnot forever, and I never got never got any luck with it. And then because Steve, it was the right thing, so I'd applied, and then it kept saying it had rejected me, and it literally took me about I applied the same time as Chris. It's taken me till now to find out why, and it's because I somehow said I was in the US but had a UK address. So that was why they wouldn't accept me, but no one actually told me that, and I kept emailing and they were like, "Oh, I don't know, just apply again. Don't know, just apply again."
I had a look at the application thing, and it must be about 300 fucking questions.
Yeah, it is. And so then they told me to apply again for the 10 billionth time, which I did. And because I mainly sell men's clothes, but that category is not on there yet, so I'm just waiting for it to come on, basically. But I applied the same time as Chris did, and between that time to now, I've only just got an answer.
Can you not just put closed plural?
No, you have to put a specific category.
Well, how would you do that? Because obviously Chatty Pete does both.
Yeah, I don't understand how they've managed it, because I had to put a specific category. So I don't really know how they've managed it, other than they've been recruited in by them to do it.
Well, I wonder if that's just the algorithm side of it. No, I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
it's just
know either.
to make sure that you get in front of people for
But-
clothing, sort of thing.
I had
Hey,
no
Michael.
Hey,
problem
Michael.
with Whatnot,
Hi, Michael.
just not being able to get on it and everything. And then Poshmark came, so I kind of gave up. And then I was like, well, Poshmark's better for me because I'm mainly a clothing seller anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously that didn't turn out as we thought it would.
Mm.
So then I went back to Whatnot, and yeah, like I say, it's only between I applied when Chris did to now have I finally actually got an answer as to why they wouldn't
Yeah.
let me on. And
So
I'm
are you actually got like a thing
I've
on
got a
there now?
profile on there. Yeah, I've got a profile on there, but I just can't sell anything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I have got a profile and I've had it there for ages. But just can't.
Fair enough.
So until they open up the men's fashion,
Yeah.
I can't do anything. But I don't know. I don't understand how like so many people seem to be getting on it so easy. Yet it's been such an issue for me.
Mm.
I don't get it, but it is what it is.
Fair enough.
So Lisa said, yeah, that was right. I found it really interesting. It was when she was just starting out reselling at the time. He was on Nick and Andrea's.
I was, yeah.
Has subbed to Veronica. And Lisa said, did they not come and ask you when they asked other people? No, because of the whole having a US account, Lisa. Sean said,
For some reason, it said I had a US one, but a UK address. But instead of actually telling me that on the multiple times I emailed, they just kept rejecting it.
The thing is, though, back then it'd have been easier to move to America
yeah,
than
pretty
get
much.
onto Whatnot. Whereas now it seems to be quite open.
Yeah, it's been open since Poshmark shut down here.
Any
I mean,
surprise
I
there?
do like emails off eBay, despite the fact I've been with them for 12 years and have been reselling on there, like, you know, a lot for the last 2 years. I had an email saying, oh, we recognise that you've been with Poshmark and it's shut down, and would you like to come and join us and we can make your transition, you know, seamless and blah, 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 you know, all this shit. And I was going to message back being like, well, actually, I've been on eBay for about 12 years, but only like using it properly for like 2.
I've just seen my first official Christmas advert, M&S, and it's fucking November.
Sean says depraved filth is a bad name for a reselling channel. Good thing this one. It sounds like it's something an armed guard would shout at you. And he has put Veronica's link in. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate that.
And that is lovely Michael who's in our chat. So thank you very much for popping in. It's lovely to see you, Michael. Michael's also come over from Clama's channel.
Yeah.
Right, I am going to pop up these celebrity pictures. I think I've got Andy. I fucking hate Christmas. Right, I'm going to pop up this first one. So I've got, I think, 12 in total. I'll pop up the first one. It'll go up for 10 seconds, and then you guys can pop your answers in the chat, and then I'll ask my lovely panel. And then we'll go to the answer. Right, so
I'll
number
watch that in a
one
minute, Kathy.
is this one.
Oh, Madonna.
I was going to say Anne Frank.
That's
And
totally Madonna.
so let's have a look. So Soph said Anne Frank. Little Dick says Madonna. I'll go to Veronica
Madonna.
and Lainey.
Madonna.
Right. And the chat are saying, Andy, he loves the time off though. The chat, Susan straight away in with Madonna. And Sean, he says Madge. Andy says Madonna. Paula Marie says Madonna. Lisa says she has no idea. Kath said, definitely looks like Anne Frank. And Top says it's Wayne Sleep. Yeah, I can see the resemblance actually, Chop, to be fair. Lisa said that I'm actually rubbish at this game. No, you're not. Michael said maybe the Beatles being the #1 song in the UK will push back the bulk of Christmas music this year.
I think Beatles stuff will start going up in value again.
Well, we're waiting for this whole Bob Marley thing to kick off because we've got Bob Marley plushie and everything.
Right, what's happening with Bob Marley?
He's do you know like they did the Queen like biopic?
Oh
movie?
yeah.
They're
Oh,
doing
they're
the
doing
Bob Marley
one
one.
for Marley.
So apparently it's all gonna like kick off, and people are
Yeah.
gonna go mad for buying Bob Marley stuff.
People went mad for like Elvis stuff as well, didn't they, when the film came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got like a brand new sort of really cool Bob Marley t-shirt, and we've got a Bob Marley plushie, which he's majorly cool.
Yeah.
Let me just read this, and then I'm going to go to the answer. Sean said, Sophie, my advice if you're joining OnlyFans, go kinky. Not sure you have the budget for body oil and chiffon to make it work. That, and you look like you would enjoy shouting at punters more.
It's like he saves all this up until tonight, doesn't he?
I know.
He bottles it.
All his up like pent up anger.
Yeah.
He goes to bed and he can sleep like a baby now.
I think what he does is like from the previous week, what he does, he's like, oh shit, I should have said that. Oh, that.
Right nose.
He writes it all down and then comes out with it all this week and then does the same like the following week. He's like, oh, why didn't I say that?
Yeah, I reckon he definitely like writes them down like during the week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking insult for so and so. I'll write that down.
Yeah.
Mummy Lynn said Zimmer frame shuffle.
Nice.
Kristen said me too, Lisa. You won't be rubbish at this. You'll definitely know some of them. Chop Chop said no one bought my Jim will fix it badge when he went.
No,
I wonder why. I
have
wonder
you
why
heard
that
of
wasn't
Jimmy
popular.
Savile, Veronica?
Say what?
Have you heard of Jimmy Savile?
I have not.
Oh, you don't get that one then. You don't want to get it either.
Okay.
Let's just explain Jimmy Savile to our American friends. So Jimmy Savile used to be really massive, kind of like 70s, 80s. He used to do this program called Jim Will Fix It, where people
And he was a
write
big
in with
radio DJ
different
at the time as well, when he lived. Like before,
Okay, put him.
he was a big radio DJ.
Yeah, he's a radio DJ. He had his own program where like people would write into him like with their wishes and hopes of things they could do, and he would like Jim Will
It
Fix
weren't people, it was kids.
kids. Yeah.
So he made out. He basically
Kids are not people.
he basically hid in plain sight, didn't he? So like he made out he was this big charitable person,
Well,
Mhm.
yeah, he did do charity work.
abusing all these kids like along the way, essentially.
He died, and then it came out that he was a bit of a
None.
Yeah,
nonce. Yeah.
yeah,
And loads of people knew, and nobody said anything.
yeah.
Of course not, because that's always the case.
But he was. It looked like he was protected by the TV channel that he was on.
BBC.
On my knee. Now.
And of course, like back in the day, like in the 70s and that, like I think they were more protected. It was more like boys will be boys. Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Right, so
Anyway, let's
moving
move
on.
on.
Let's move on to the answer to the question. So a lot of people said Madonna. So let's go. And the answer was indeed Madonna. You look
Not
very
right.
different.
Your editing skills are much better than mine because I'd just move on to the next one. Don't even put the name on, I see it.
I sat there for ages yesterday and today, popping it all on and then doing it again with the sort of more up-to-date picture that I could find. So let's move on to number 2. So let's give number 2 a go.
ooh,
Oh, he looks familiar.
Justin
No.
Hoffman.
Right, so Lainey's going Dustin Hoffman.
I don't know, but I
bloody hell.
feel like I know his
Do
face.
you want me to do it one more time?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Right, let's go again.
Actually,
No, I'm not getting it.
No?
What?
No, I'll
No.
kick myself. When you do the answers, I'll bloody kick myself. But
I'm going to go one more. Give you all a chance.
oh, is it Bruce Willis?
Oh, that could be.
It could possibly be.
I watched him in something earlier, but it was obviously.
I thought that guy was
I've only ever
born
known
bald.
like Bruce Willis as bold. So seeing him with hair,
Yeah.
it's a bit like what?
Yeah, and sideburn things.
Yeah.
It's like what? You had hair?
We are actually wearing homemade poppies today
Yeah.
that we made ourselves because we didn't have one, and we haven't found anyone selling them around here
So we
actually.
made our
So
own.
Really, actually, I haven't seen anyone about selling them.
Yeah, so we made our own.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone around.
Do you think that was in the 70s, that photo, with the sideburn things?
I reckon.
It looks a bit like that, doesn't it?
Right, so I'm going to go with Lainey first this time. So Lainey said, I think it said Bruce Willis.
Hmm.
About you, Soph? Sophie's gone, so I'm going to go to Veronica.
I have no idea, but Bruce Willis makes sense to me, so I'm gonna go with that.
Agree.
But I would not have gotten that without you guys saying it first.
Yeah, I'm saying the same.
Sophie? Let's go down the chat. So Susan said Bruce Willis. Lisa said Maid. Chris Tyler's gone with David Essex. Chris has
Clooney.
gone with George Clooney.
Hmm.
Michael said nice. Thank you very much.
Oh, geez.
Paul and Marie have gone with Bruce Willis. Andy's gone with Mick Jagger. Lisa said the one in Face Off.
The one in Face Off.
They have. Is it?
Was Bruce Willis in Face Off?
No, John
John
Travolta.
When I was a kid, my dad told me that the reason Mick Jagger was like that with his lips was because when he went shopping with his mum and dad, his mum used to lick his lips and stick them in the window and then go shopping. I used to believe it when I was a kid.
Oh my god.
That's what I believed, honestly. I was only about 5 or 6 or something.
Yeah, but it was only last year you found out that weren't true.
I know, that's true, actually. That's true. All them years, Dad, all them years.
So, have you got any ideas?
I heard you say, "What do you think, Soph?" And I shouted back, "I don't know." I muted it, so I was going for a wee, and I was like, "Oh, she can't hear me."
So Soph don't know. Madonna looks like Chris from the Kardashians now. Chop Chop says. Michael says looks like young Neil Diamond to me. Andy says got to be early 60s. Chris said nice to see the Leafs pointing correctly at the 11 o'clock position on the poppies. Thank you. I didn't even try actually, but thank you. Sean said I thought you had just sneezed, Alvin and Lynsey. Cheeky bastard. Nicholas Cage, Mummy Linland said, and Andy said, show the pic again. Right, I'm going to go one more time. I'll show you one last time before I go to the answer. So that's your lot. And I have lots of answers in. So are we going to count down? 6?
5,
Yeah.
4.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going to give you guys the answer. And the answer, no, that's not the answer.
You know what number 4
Did
is?
not see that coming.
The answer is this one.
Oh, well
Yay.
done.
So
Who
you have to
did
skip
say
this one.
Bruce Willis?
This one.
I'm going to go
Lainey.
because not
Yeah.
everyone.
It was the distant look in his eyes, because I recently watched what's it called, Sixth Sense,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then it was just like, yeah, in that he has that look.
So well done to
Do you do
everyone.
like Remembrance Day in America?
What today?
Veterans Day.
Yeah, Veterans Day.
Veronica, do you do like a Remembrance Day in America?
It's Veterans Day today.
Oh yes, it's like the same
Yeah.
thing kind of thing. Yeah.
But me not being American, I'm just like, do I get a day off? Yes, cool. So that's all
We
I
bloody
know.
don't.
But yeah. And it's
You know, we don't. We just get told, oh, you can buy a poppy if you want and crack on with whatever you've got to do and shut up for 2 minutes at 11 o'clock, basically.
Yeah.
It's not shut up, just show silence and respect.
But I
That's
think that it's really important that we remember it every year. So
Yeah.
why we went out to put the poppy on, because there's a lot I'd say, but I've been warned not to get political. So
Not until she's had another drink.
not until I've had another drink. But I'll shut my mouth because we won't do politics here and get everyone involved. But there's things that I really just don't agree with at the moment going on. Let's just put it that way. Right. So let's move on to number 3. Oh, there you go. Lisa was thinking of Nicolas Cage. Sean said Dom Johnson.
Who's that?
Andy said Hamilton. And
Dom
Mike-
Johnson was in Miami Vice.
Veterans.
Oh,
So it's Veterans Day in America.
Mm.
So let's move on to number 3. So number 3 is this one.
oh, who's
Oh,
that?
Uma Thurman?
I'm so bad at this. I actually don't know who that is.
I know them eyes, but I just.
Should we go again? I'm going to pop it up.
Yeah, I'm really bad at this.
Maybe not. I don't know.
No.
wow.
No? Go again. I'm going to give you the best chance possible.
Yeah.
No.
Is it blatantly
That looks
obvious
like
when
the
you see it?
60s. So who was blonde in the 60s? Could be like a new one, couldn't it?
Right, I'm going to come to my panel first. So I'm going to start with Veronica this time.
She looks like Uma Thurman, but that's probably wrong. So
With Furman. Little Steve.
Not a clue.
Not a clue. Lainey.
Um,
You see that?
I'm trying to think of someone who would be old enough because the picture looks very 60s to me.
Yeah.
And she looked like, I don't know, you can't tell with these older photos. We'll say 12. I don't know. She's probably older, maybe.
35.
92, something. I really can't think of anyone born in, say, the 40s or something.
Okay.
Oh, well, I can't do maths if that's the 60s, can I? Clearly not.
I don't put in.
No, nothing's covered in me. Nothing.
Let's see. I'm going to pop it up one more time just to give everyone a fair shot.
Twig is a good shout, actually, I think.
yeah.
Her eyes look familiar, but
I
Yeah.
really don't know.
Although,
Evening, Master
Hello,
Chris.
Master Chris. How are you?
Actually,
Evening.
Chris, while we have you here, Mummy Lin got paired with Greg and Ella on the live stream, but she doesn't have Instagram, Facebook, or anything. Would it be possible, because I don't know who Greg and Ella are, would it be possible if there could be an email contact to pass on to Mummy Lin so they can organise between themselves their not so secret Santa? Because I would do it, but I don't know who they are. Just to put it out there. So we've got Uma Thurman. Little Steve hasn't got a clue. Lainey's debating, she's not sure. Soph doesn't know.
No.
So Michael said, I'm just concerned about the protest damaging the cenotaph.
It's been
We'll just say, And Michael has also said Goldie Hawn. Lady Gaga, Andy says. Lisa says Debbie Harry. Andy says it's got to be. Lisa says, oh, I'm just going too old. Mummy Lynn said Annie Lennox. Are you invited on StreamYard? I've sent out all of our invites. Shake El Meow.
Shake El Meow.
Which makes me believe that might be somebody that we already know. Frank Maloney. I don't know who that is, Chop Chop, but I don't think it's that one. Chris has gone with Twiggy. Michael said, oh, that's a good guess.
They would be the right age. I would say whoever it is in their 70s now, I would say.
I think Twig is a good shout.
Christian's also saying Twiggy or Olivia Newton-John. And Helen said she can't remember her name, but she was in Private Benjamin.
That's Goldie Hawn.
Oh,
And Chris said Greg is on Insta. But I haven't got a clue who they are, Chris, unfortunately. And Mummy Lynn, she's not on Instagram or
Okay.
Facebook. Yeah, I've got a...
Oh,
It could be Goldie Hawn because of the eyes, actually.
Mm.
Goldie Hawn or Twiggy, really.
I think Goldie Hawn is a good shout.
Mm. She
So
in her
right.
70s?
Shall we get the answer up? And let's have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Let me get the right bloody answer this time. And the answer was...
Yes, there you go.
Goldie Hawn. So well
Wow,
done.
what a guess.
yeah.
Who got that bang on first time. Right, we're going to move on to number 4, just for a laugh.
Can I have a premonition first? I think it might be Beyonce.
You reckon?
You might be right.
And it's probably the only one that I'll get because I haven't had one.
I reckon you got a psychic, you know, like, I'm sure of it. I'm going to do it anyway, because some of you...
I was pretty confident after the first one, but them two were solid.
Are you ready to see what might or might not be Beyonce?
I wouldn't have got this had I not seen her.
I would have got it because I've seen it before, but yeah.
I wouldn't have got it otherwise.
I'll tell you why, it's because I like, you know, when you do a list of like little video things, I've bloody muddled up like 2 and 3 and 4. So I'm
Yeah.
around. Lisa said Goldie Hawn is 77.
Wow.
Alvin's just had a drinks problem in the kitchen. Susan said Beyonce. That's a really good guess, to be honest, Susan.
Good guess.
Helen's gone with Beyonce. Marie said Paul is not talking to me now, as he said it was Goldie Hawn, but I said it wasn't. Marie, you're in trouble now. And Kath said Sasha Fierce. Thanks, Kath. I'm glad that you went with someone else.
That's Beyonce's alter ego.
Yep.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said Beyonce if I.
Michael said I would have said Raven Simone and not Beyonce. Totally would have missed it. Thanks, Michael. I'm glad to see on the side here. Lisa said Paul and Marie put each other's answers in the chat.
What the hell?
Right. And the answer was shock horror, right? It was indeed Beyonce.
Wow, shock.
I know. Right, let's do one more and then we'll have another bit of a chin wag. We'll go for number 5. Let's not do the answer to number 5. Number 5 to me is like really obvious, but when I actually asked Alvin, even though he knows him really well, he was just like someone else, and I was like, no. So let's go with number 5.
Jamie Foxx.
Is it Lionel Richie?
That's exactly what Alvin said.
Samuel L. Jackson.
No, it's not. No.
Jamie
it's,
Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, yeah.
Jamie Foxx. I get Samuel L. Jackson from the eyes. Don't know why. But he's definitely borrowed Lionel's hair,
100%.
whoever he is. Lionel Richie, yeah, that's what we'll call him.
Lionel
Yeah, that's
Richie.
exactly what Alvin said.
I think
Lionel
that's the same
Richie.
era where everybody had them Jericho's style thing in the hair.
Yeah, you can see Jamie Foxx like thinking about it. If you take the hair off and change it.
So let's shock horror, but I think I know what our panel thinks. So, Soph, are you going with Lionel Richie? Yep. Lainey?
I'm sticking with my answer.
Yeah. Lionel Richie. We'll just go with that, even though I know it's actually there's a
You
chocolate.
definitely feel better, Lainey, because I haven't
Yeah,
had
there's a
yet.
chocolate head of Lionel, and it does look like that. So there you go, Lionel Richie.
Veronica, what are you going with?
Jamie Foxx.
And little Steve?
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Right. So let's have a look at the chat.
I
Where
want to lock in that answer.
locking it in. We have
Locking it in.
little flash things come up like on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Mummy Lynn said Judge on Britain's Got Talent. Judge on Britain's Got Talent. Who's the
Oh,
judge?
did you mean like Scherzinger? She's put SCHE at the end.
Nicole Scherzinger.
Don't think so, Linda.
That's hilarious. If so, I think the drugs are definitely kicking in. Michael says Jamie Foxx. Paul and Marie have gone with Jamie Foxx. Kath has gone with Lionel Richie. Lisa's thought Lionel Richie. Kath said hello. Susan said love a chocolate Lionel Richie. Michael said a little bit of trivia. My buddy Dante, who was a comedian, gave Jamie Foxx his start in stand-up. They went to school together. That's majorly cool.
Michael knows everyone. Okay, it's a little scary. Knows everyone.
Do you know Neo, the singer, Michael? Because he's my favourite. I love him. My Crystal sister from another Mr. Zen.
Hello, Belle. How are you?
Lovely Belle.
You must be showing off my rug.
Yep, she's been making a rug, and it worked this time. It was a hat last night.
Yeah.
I am going to go to the answer, though, guys. Right? Are you ready for the answer? And the answer was, we've got some Lionel Richies, we've got some Jamie Foxxes, but the answer indeed was Jamie Foxx.
Them teeth have grown closer together, haven't they?
Yeah, I think he had that thing done where they cut that little bit of gum at the back so that the teeth go together.
Yeah, he's not been to Turkey.
No, he's not got the turkey teeth yet. Right, while I've got Bill here, I would love to wish Dexter a very, very happy birthday for tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday, Dexter.
Happy birthday.
I know you've had lots of fun with your mum and dad, and you've been to Edinburgh, and dad's treated you to lots of stuff, and you've been to all sorts of places. So this, Dexter, is for you, and we hope you have a fantastic day. So that is for you, Dexter. Have a fantastic day tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure mum and dad are going to spoil you rotten, and you're going to have an absolutely brilliant day. So that is our birthday today. If anyone else has a birthday, do let us know. We will give you a special birthday shout out.
I had one, but I had COVID.
I gave you a special birthday shout out, you loon.
She did. I was there.
Thanks, Veronica. See, Veronica's got my back.
I'm gonna nip out now, but thank you for inviting me again.
Oh, you're welcome.
Are you going out, Lainey?
Not out, but my son will be here in a minute, so I'm going to see you later.
See you
Bye.
later.
Bye.
And then there was 4.
5.
Well, 4. I meant screens.
There was 4 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over. Roll over.
So Michael doesn't know Neo, but he knows a lot of comedians and people in horror films. Do you know Freddy Krueger? Because that's Alvin's favourite. Not. He was petrified as a kid, so I torture him about it. Cass said the puppy has just ripped her bed to bits. Uh-oh.
Not good.
Mummy Lillian's birthday is on Wednesday, but you'll be getting a special shout out for your birthday.
We can give you a birthday little.
We will give you a birthday shout out in a minute anyway, but you'll be still getting a special one. Cass said off to the car boot for another bed in the morning. Uh-oh. How many beds have we had so far for the pup, Cass? So this is a special happy birthday for Mummy Lin Lin. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, belated birthday, Mummy Lin Lin.
It's not a belated birthday, it's bloody early, you loon.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Germans are very superstitious when it comes to wishing people an early happy birthday.
Oh,
Like,
really?
we do not do it because
Okay.
it's supposed to be bad luck.
Good job I'm not German.
So, so if I don't say anything, I'm not being
Oh, bless
rude.
you.
I just don't want to like bring bad luck upon
Is
people.
that why I got COVID on my birthday?
Probably. You talked to a German before. Wasn't
No,
me.
I didn't, because my brother's wife is German. I didn't
Mm.
speak to her before, and she also didn't say happy birthday to me before. Actually, think
Because she knows better.
Wow. That's something we've learned.
Well, that's really interesting. It's interesting to know like different people in different country and the way they do different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like here, I know there's the thing where if you're pregnant, some people have that belief that they don't like to tell people they're pregnant before maybe 3 months or something has passed. And
Yeah, because it's the period. It's like the first 12 weeks, isn't it?
yeah,
because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
The baby's more at risk at that point.
Right.
yeah, definitely. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not really that superstitious. I've got black cats. Some people believe black cats are unlucky. Some people believe they're lucky. Like,
Love
Well,
black
how
cats.
lucky have you been?
not the worst of unlucky, to be honest. I think probably about normal.
I reckon you could squeeze another black cat in and you'd be all right.
No, I don't want no more pussies. I've had enough of pussies.
My nan, like God bless her, she died in 2019.
That's
she was
unlucky.
96, and she was really superstitious. And you couldn't, like, if you were with her, you couldn't walk under a ladder, or if there was like a magpie, you had to do the whole like one for sorrow, two for
Yeah, I know that one.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Magpie. How's your wife and kids and all that malarkey?
and you couldn't put new shoes on a table either.
No, yeah, no.
That's bad.
What about cracks
My nana
in the
one was
pavement or something?
open
Wasn't
an umbrella in the house. Like she was
Yeah,
like, "Can't put an umbrella in the
yeah.
house."
Yeah, she was really superstitious. It's funny, really. Well, we always laughed at it, but it was just Nan. But yeah, she was really superstitious.
But were they right? That's the question.
No, I don't think she was right in the slightest. It was just a quirk of Nan that she was just really superstitious.
Michael says he doesn't know Robert England, but he is friends with pretty much everyone but Robert and Johnny Depp. You're not friends with Johnny Depp? Now that's disappointing.
Right.
Oh.
Come on.
Do love a bit of Johnny.
I love Johnny. I've always loved him.
Oh, what is it now?
Yeah,
You know,
when's-
I've got in my head. Now is that Blackadder? Is it Blackadder 2 or 3 where those two Shakespearean actors come in and you can't mention Macbeth or something.
I've honestly never seen Blackadder ever.
Oh, it's amazing. But there's two Shakespearean actors and they're like they can't say the word Macbeth. They just have to start doing this like clapping thing.
I've got some.
I do have a funny thing though. Well, it's obviously just been ingrained in me. The only superstition I've kept on to is don't put new shoes on the table.
Yeah.
It's because I come home. I think I'd had my first like paycheck when I had my first full-time job. I bought myself these new trainers, and I put the box on the table to show Mum. I was like, "Mum, look at these shoes I bought." She's like, "Don't put new shoes on the table." And I was
You
like,
didn't
"What
lose your job, did you?
now?" And she was like, "No, it's really bad. Look, get them off the table." And then she obviously said that like it was what Nan always said. So I was like, "Well, that makes fucking perfect sense." That one, because my mum said it as well, that's always stuck with me. So even when I buy shoes in the charity shop or whatever, I don't know if you've noticed my videos, I never put them on the table.
Is that why you buy second-hand things?
No, even second-hand things,
To
even
be on the safe side.
because that's like new to me then and new to someone else. I don't put them on the table. Like, I always put them on
Wow.
the floor.
You're there critiquing your nan.
Goodness, how are you?
I don't believe it. Like, I don't believe it, but I can
You
just
don't believe it, then why do you do it?
because it's just ingrained in me. I just remember, like I said, coming home with these pair of trainers I bought with my first wages, I put them on the
Yeah,
table.
but you don't believe in it.
I know, but because my mum told me not to. So I put them on the table. My mum was like, "Don't put them there. Don't put new shoes on the table. That's bad luck." So I've just done it ever since. It's just
Right.
what you do.
Junie said, hope you get special birthday drugs on Wednesday, Lin Lin. Happy birthday. Mummy Lin Lin said she'll probably still be in the hospital.
Oh, bless.
Belle said, I don't walk under ladders or new shoes on the table and always say good morning, Mr. Magpie, if I see one.
Right.
Lisa said, my mum does not like umbrellas being opened in the house. Belle
Yeah.
said, more umbrellas indoors. Yeah, I think that's like an old-fashioned thing.
Yeah.
Chop Chop says he never goes in the back door and out the front. I never know whether that's like, if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Really?
Max said, won't be long.
Yo,
No problem,
Max,
Max. Max
What's up?
said, hope you're all good. We are. We're having fun. Michael said, mums are always right. Listen to your mum.
Exactly. Even if I don't believe it, I still listen to my mother. And if
Mostly
you guys
because
don't
I will
put
get
new
nagged
shoes
to
on the table, I don't put new shoes on the table.
Chop Chop said, ladders are unlucky. I remember my granddad's last words to me. Stop shaking this ladder, you little shit. Oh, Chop Chop, you do make us laugh. That's so funny. Ladders are unlucky, you little shit.
My nan's last words to me was actually quite funny. Like, obviously on a serious note, it was her last words. But I was trying to get her to like eat this yogurt, and I was because she like wasn't eating anything or whatever. I said, "Oh, Nan, it's nice. You know, I have this yogurt." So I asked for 2 spoons, and I took a bite of it to try and get her to eat it. It was lovely, Nan. Like, have some yogurt. And she went, "Wow, what might be nice for you, Bab, isn't nice for me." And I was like, "Oh, all right then, fine."
Vanessa's laughing, and Sean said, hi, Lynsey Nothing. Hello,
Hello,
Sean.
Sean.
Lovely
How
to
are
see
you?
you. Max said, hello.
Hello.
Max.
Hello.
Hello.
Junie said, hi, Sean and Matt.
Mm.
Right, so rather than like forget about it, which I would have just about done, just to let you guys know, Wacky Weekend's coming now. I've just noticed Max right there.
It's coming
Wacky
so
Weekend's
fast, though,
coming.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I have a
coming.
question. What's Wacky Weekend?
Lynsey can explain.
Wacky Weekend means that Sophie, after them about 5 times, I think now that we've planned that Sophie's going to come down and stay with us, and we're going to take Sophie out dumpster diving.
Nice.
Sophie's coming down and staying, so that's going to make it the wacky, like, crazy weekend.
I
And
can see that.
if we can get him on board and we can like tie him down, we got Max as well.
Yeah.
Which will be like super fun, and we
No pressure, Max. No pressure.
no pressure at all.
Max as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you don't come down though, Max, right? No pressure or nothing. But if you don't come down, I will sit and just cry for the entire weekend.
If you don't come down, I'm just gonna like hate you.
Yeah, we're just gonna unsub from you and
That's it.
And
Disowned.
never comment on your videos ever again, and
Yeah.
be very, very sad. So no pressure ever. And he knows none of that shit's true. Because we love Max.
We love Max. We
Love Max to the max.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not watching you guys.
Oil and Cat, Sophie and Veronica. Oh, little Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
left well, little Steve. Sean's everything
Hey.
crafted.
Fine, I'm used
Oh,
to
there
it.
you go, look, there you go, look. He said, hi, Junie and little Steve. Helen said, gotta go. Early start tomorrow night, everyone. Night,
Night,
Helen.
Helen.
Night.
Max said, it's next weekend, isn't it? It is.
It
innit?
is. It is.
It's come around like really fast, and we've been trying to plan this like for so long. So many times it's been like, oh, let's meet up, let's do this, let's do that, and then we finally managed to get a date. So yeah.
Currently, Max says it involves us and a huge bag of ganja.
Oh, say, well, not me. It involves us, but I'm not involved in that.
It is, Lisa. It's next week. Soph's coming down on the 17th, which I believe is the Friday. And
Yeah,
there'll be all sorts of madness going on. And
yeah. I'm coming down on the Friday, and then I'm leaving.
Going home on the Friday evening.
Yeah, I'm me out.
Max said, I'll be there like swimwear. Best me. Sean said, I use meeting in Portsmouth. We are indeed.
I do want to see the sea though, because I don't get to see the sea here. I'm
Just send her a picture of it.
No.
There's a Portsmouth an hour from here too, by the way. Wonder which one was there first.
Is that New Hampshire?
No, Virginia.
Oh,
It's crazy. 'Cause I'm pretty sure there's one in New Hampshire as well.
There probably is.
there's
Yeah.
so many like English names for things in America, aren't there?
Yes.
Well, same kind
Oh,
of.
the other way around, really.
Yeah,
Either way.
yeah. Who knows?
It is crazy. But I like watching true crime stuff. And I know like in New Hampshire was one of the crime documentaries I really enjoyed. And there was like loads of like Southampton, Portsmouth, like,
Yeah.
and weirdly, all of those cities and towns are in a place, in a county called Hampshire here, which is just even more.
Yeah, when I lived in New Jersey, there's a place called West Berlin.
Oh.
And I'm used to seeing Berlin, but West Berlin, I was like, what?
That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah.
I would love
Cool, though.
to visit Germany actually, because everything I've seen of Germany and like as close as Sophie got in her videos, like everything just looks so beautiful, picturesque, and pretty.
Yeah.
You guys should come down first week of December because I'm going to be in Germany then.
Woo! Cheap
I
flights.
wish we could afford it.
Yeah, cheap flights. That'd be cool.
It's not that far.
Where in Germany are you gonna be?
I'm going to be in the Cologne area. I'm going to go there for work. It's not where I'm from, but yeah, that's the main area where I have to go for
Because
meetings.
I said my brother's wife's German, and she's
Mhm.
from La, which is more, I think, French side, because Strasbourg says it's
Southwest, I think.
train.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's only like 20 minutes on the train to like Strasbourg, I think. something
Yeah.
like that. And it's kind of like just bordery.
I went to college in that area, so that's why it
Wow.
sounds familiar to me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Max has corrected himself. He said he meant a big bag of groceries, not
Right.
not auto spell. I know it's terrible, that auto spell, Max. Sean said that'll be fun. It will. Junie says, has the residents of Portsmouth been forewarned of Sophie's arrival? No, but we will warn the neighbours that she might flash them, Junie.
They had to put a notice out for 30 days prior to it.
The neighbours know I'm going to be using a parking space.
Yeah. Sean said Portsmouth is lovely. It's all right. I think when you live somewhere after a while, you're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Belle said they've got to go and organise for the birthday boy. Night,
Night,
Tom
night,
and Belle.
Tom and
Belle.
Happy birthday, Dexter. Have
Okay, a lovely day.
tomorrow. And hi to Cole as well, actually, because I noticed Junie just said hi to Cole. We don't want to leave Cole out. So hi,
Yeah.
Cole.
Hi, Paul.
Circle.
Max said someone give Steve Mrs. a call. I think he's fell over.
No, I'm just covering some holes up in a wall.
Don't say things like that on this stream.
No, it's Leo broke a bloody shelf, so
Oh,
he's asleep. So I'm just fixing it.
I read you
You've got a bit of filler.
today, Steve, about Leo watching a whole film,
Yeah.
which is
Mental.
fantastic.
It seems very simple, but it's a lot of it was big news.
Absolutely.
Michael says, not around here, everything is German based. I'm not even going to try and pronounce these things.
I mean, they're Americanized, so you know.
I'll tell you what, though, Veronica, like, because I did German at school, so I've got like some very basic German.
Oh, let's hear it.
No,
That-
9.
9?
9.
Oh,
But when I was like with my brother,
You're right, Sophie. That was basic.
like fluent.
That weren't even German. She was just remembering the number 9.
Well, yeah, my brother's like pretty much fluent in German, and like just being like with him and like in Germany and that, like, I picked up like so much more stuff,
mhm.
but I can't remember a lot of it now. But but I did pick up like so much like stuff. I was like, oh, I can actually have like a vague conversation now.
Yeah.
Just say no to everyone.
9.
And the thing is, Germans really love speaking English and like practicing whenever they get the chance. So everybody pretty much speaks English.
Oh,
unless
they
you
do.
go
Absolutely
to like
do,
some teeny
yeah.
tiny village somewhere.
But I
What
feel
did
like
you
I'm
do?
being
What did
rude.
you
Like,
do?
if I just expect someone to
Yeah.
speak English, I feel like I'm just being rude.
I
I always like try and order in German and everything else, and then they'll be like,
feel like Germans
okay.
don't mind as much. Like we're not the French, okay?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
would be rude there.
I always try and order in German because
Yeah.
I can do it. So I always try and order like in German. It's just when they ask me something back, I'm like,
Right.
what?
Sean said eyes are very pink tonight. We have a backing light there, Sean, for a bit of ambiance for tonight.
Yeah.
Ambiance.
Ambiance.
No expense spared, Sean, on this channel.
No, not at all.
Nope. Everything was free.
Christian said Missouri is local to very German town names, Veronica.
Yep.
And there's my girl.
Hey,
Donna's in the
Donna.
house. Here she is. Coventry's in the house. She is indeed, Junie. Coventry. That's our answer to every quiz question.
I know.
Chop chop. If that's something naughty, Kopenzi Holden Fräulein.
That's partially German and then something else.
The best they've got that, I'm afraid.
Nice attempt though, chop chop.
Yeah.
Better than Sophie's, that's for sure.
At least Sophie said 9. At least that was technically German.
Yeah.
Anyway, what made you leave Germany, Veronica?
That's a good question. So when I went to college in Germany, I double majored in German and English. And as part of my English major, we had to go abroad for at least 3 months. And I tried to go to England and they didn't want me. So I went to the US. I know. And was here for like 9 months. And after I went back, I was like, I want to go back. Like, I feel like I need more time there. And all of my friends were like, why? Because, country has a reputation. But yeah, so after finishing college, I ended up applying for grad school here. And then I met a guy and got together, and eventually we had a kid, got married, and now we're getting divorced. So like Disney movie stuff. But
that was a story and a half, wasn't it? Oh, bless her, that's nice.
I know, right? Almost had you there, but it's all good. No, so I ended up staying. I was teaching German at the college level for many, many years, and no, I'm not anymore. But I still work in like that field of education, language education, and yeah, my life is just here now. But there are plenty of things that I miss. But it wouldn't really make sense for me to go back with my kid who has like very little ties to Germany besides his, Oma, who's my mom.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm excited to go back this winter because I actually haven't gone back in like 6 years, partially because of the pandemic and then just life stuff.
You can kind of relate to that with Veronica because
true.
he's obviously been away from St. Lucia for a long time.
Yeah. It's expensive to just go anywhere, so.
Oh, it is now. I mean, especially like here since Brexit. Like you used to be able to go like all inclusive on a holiday.
Yeah.
Like 380 quid, like to Spain or wherever.
Right.
Now it's like triple that since Brexit. Like it's mad.
Yeah.
And
And
cost of living as well, but especially since Brexit, it's been absolutely crazy.
yeah. And since COVID, like flight prices have just skyrocketed. I mean, in my job, so I'm mostly in charge of sending American students to Germany for like a summer abroad and bringing them back too. But so I book flights for them, and it's insane how expensive flights have gotten.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how does anyone afford this? It's just a down payment on a
my brother used to fly to like Stuttgart, either from like Heathrow or Bristol, depending.
Yeah.
He used to fly to Stuttgart for maybe like 150 pounds. And then Brexit happened, and then it went up to like 300, like 350.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of money now. And even if I want to go out and see him, because there's been a few times, since then I've been like, oh, I'd quite like to go out and see him and whatever. Even getting to like Zurich, which is easier for me, that's like £300 just getting the flight there.
Yeah.
But then when I was in Europe, obviously we are in Europe, but you know what I mean.
I was about to say it makes sense, but also
you know what I mean. I got a train from Vienna to Prague for £16, and it's like a 4-hour trip. £16. It took me to go from one country to another on a train. No one asked my passport or anything. £16. Like here, if you've got a 4-hour train, you're looking at £100 to £150, like easy.
Yeah.
There, it was just like, even like my train from Zurich to Vienna, which was an overnight train. It was like a 12-hour train overnight. Cost me about £100.
Wow.
Like €125 maybe, something like that.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's mad.
So Veronica, are you a reseller too?
I am. I was sorting through like my pickups from today. I went to the bins. I don't know. Do you guys have something like that, like the Goodwill outlet?
No, we haven't. No.
We don't have the Goodwill.
No, we just have like charity shops, don't we?
Right. Yeah. So I mean, the bins is like pay by the pound. I don't know how much I got in pound of clothing, but I spent like $80 there today. And so I was sorting through all my stuff that I got today. So yeah, I mostly sell clothing and shoes on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and that's pretty much it these days.
Okay.
So yeah,
that's what they should do like here, because like so many charity shops, like they charge like top dollar for things, and they end up like just putting it in the bin, like just charge people like per pound.
Yeah,
and they'll buy it, like they'll take it off you, they'll buy it.
Yeah.
I find it in the bin.
There's so much stuff that goes in the bin because they want like £25 or more for like a round the end sweatshirt or whatever.
Here too, I mean,
less.
Especially Goodwill has gotten, I don't want to say expensive because it's still cheaper than retail, but given that they get stuff for free, and given that not everything is in great condition, just looking at how much the prices have gone up since I started reselling, which was at the very end of 2019.
Yeah,
it's insane. I don't go there anymore. We have like a whole bunch of other thrift stores that I prefer that still price like more reasonably.
Yeah.
But the bins are like the kind of best, like the biggest bang for your buck you can get.
True.
That's what kind of also like really annoys me. It's like these charity shops now, they're businesses now. They treat themselves like high street retailers now.
Yeah.
But actually their business relies on the goodwill of people giving them stuff for free.
Yeah.
And that's what really pisses me off. Is because actually you wouldn't even be in business if people weren't giving you this stuff for free.
Yeah, true.
You're just like extortionating, everybody.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of like annoys me about it. It's like you wouldn't even be in business if people didn't give you their things for free.
Agree.
I understand they have a target to reach where they have to pay for the mortgage for the building, but at least
but like they still wouldn't be there if people didn't give them stuff for free.
Yeah, true.
Like,
Yeah, I think it sounds similar to how it is over here. Like Goodwill is like the big boss where they can charge like shit ton of money for like stuff. Whereas you said you like other little thrift stores, and it's pretty much the same here. Some of the little independent charity shops are a lot better than the big corporate kind of charities.
Yeah.
There's one here, and it's only open between 8 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, and it only takes cash only as well.
Hmm.
But you can get so much like stuff in there for like a really like reasonable price, because they're not like a chain charity shop like a Cancer Research or Asian Way or whatever. But yeah, crazy.
We do have a few places around here where you can tell the people who are pricing the items, they kind of know what they're doing, but also kind of don't.
Yeah.
So they miss like really good stuff, but then like brands like Shein and Fashion Nova and all this like fast fashion crap, they like mark it up just because it's new with tags. And I'm like, it retails for $10. Like, why are you putting $10? Nobody's gonna buy that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And they're like, oh, it's
Why
an
would you buy
section.
like a secondhand Shein when you can go to the website and get it for like the same or less? Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
They always do like shipping deals, or buy this much and you'll get this much off, or you'll get a discount, or whatever.
And I personally I'm not going to get on a soapbox, but I very much hate Shein and what they represent. But also, I've started to see there's so much more Shein at the thrift stores, at the bins now. It's again, people are buying it because it's cheap, and then it doesn't last, or they're like, oh, I'm going to buy more because it's cheap, and then it just floods the thrift stores. So every once in a while, I save an item because I'm like, okay.
Fast fashion, that's what it is. It's like cheap and nasty fast fashion that is willing to put in the bin really quickly because it's so sort of low quality.
I've only bought it once, and it was because I was starting my slimming world, but I needed some clothes, but I didn't want to like fork out on clothes because obviously I was losing weight.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just need something that's going to do me for now, and I'm not going to spend loads of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the one and only time I've ever bought it. And to be honest, what I got was shit.
Yeah.
It was shit what I got. Like the quality of it was like awful. But I was just like, well, it's gonna serve me for a purpose for now.
Yeah.
I know I'm losing weight, so I don't want to spend loads of money. Like what's the point? So that was what I did.
The thing is, I get it. Like nobody has money to spend right now. I mean, I don't know how it is for you guys, but here, like this past year and a half, reselling has really not been that great, at least for me as a clothing reseller. And when it comes to especially like Shein and those brands, I get it because they're cheap and they offer like plus sizes, which it's really hard to find cute stuff as a plus size person.
It is.
And so people buy it because it's cheap and it fits them and it's cute. It's just the whole thought of, if you're not paying a fair amount, somebody else is paying that price. And so I understand why people buy it, but it's just on like a philosophical level. I'm like, no. So anyway, I did get on a soapbox, but
It's
so
really true, though. It's really true. But everything you said is totally true here as well.
Donna's saying, as a girl gamer, German gamers are great to play with. The French, on the other hand.
I know what you mean.
Christian said, I tried speaking German in Germany and was nearly responded to in English as I had no idea. I figured my German was just thanks for the insight, B.
Yeah, it's like we think we're helpful,
Have I told you about the whole time when I was trying to tell this German bloke at the time, I was working a lot of night shifts, and I said something like, ich arbeite nackt, which I actually said I work naked. What I meant was ich arbeite nackt, because there's like a total like difference between the pronunciation. Like one is naked and one is night.
Yeah.
And I didn't know this, so I was trying to tell him that I work a lot of nights, in my poor German. And then I said, "Ich arbeite nach," and he just went, "English, please." And I was like, "Wow." And he was like, "Oh, you just said you work naked?"
Mhm. That was my favorite part of teaching German. Whenever my students would just kind of like really step into it, where it's they don't know any better, but they would make these like literal translation. I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't say that. That
No,
this
you have
is going to be
to-
problematic. It's funny for me, but just don't say that.
Yeah. No, you have to literally like nail the pronunciation because it's like two different words and like so many like things.
Yeah.
So, I suddenly became a lady of the night by accident. And I said I work naked.
Fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
Donna said she's gone to Germany once. She wasn't looking forward to it. She was ignorant and she was
Oh.
wrong. It was beautiful and she'd love to go.
I loved Titisee when I went to Germany.
Hello, Richard.
Like Titisee was my favourite place ever in the Black Forest. It was amazing. That was where I drove my little boat. I loved it there.
Captain Sophie.
Yeah.
You drove your little boat.
She
Yeah,
did.
I drove a little boat.
Row, you boat.
Michael said 4 hours would not even get me from San Antonio to Dallas in
Mhm.
Texas, driving 70 miles an hour.
Wow.
I know,
Yeah.
it's so crazy
It's
how
a-
like
it's
huge the
It
US
is,
is.
Yeah.
A plane to go somewhere takes hours. Like, wow.
Sean said Ireland is the most expensive place to live now, and we're still in the EU, so it doesn't matter whether you're in or out of Europe, really.
Mm.
I don't know. There's a lot of people that are a little bit pissed about leaving the EU.
I voted to remain, and like my parents voted to leave. And obviously, my parents were in their 60s, and they were like, "Oh well, we remember life before the EU, blah blah blah." And actually, they don't. They were just talking shit. And I tried telling this. I was like, "Mum, like the common market was like there before you could even fucking vote." And they were like, "No, we're voting to leave." So you had a lot of like, older people that voted to leave, and a lot of the younger people voted to remain. And it was literally like a 48 to 49% vote. Like it was really close. And then, yeah, we left. But I voted because I like to remain.
Night, Paula Murray.
So I love traveling. So I voted to remain. But everyone else is like, "No, we've got to vote to leave. All these people are coming in and taking our jobs, blah, blah, blah." Well, actually, it's all the jobs you don't fucking want to do.
Yeah, I'm a Remainer or Ramona, as they like to call them now, but I wouldn't have left.
I agree, you are Ramona.
I am a Mona.
Yeah, it was interesting because sort of like the UK was always kind of plan B for me when I was still with my child's father, because it was like, okay, we could move there because I'm a European citizen, we'll get your visa, it's fine, like he's an American and you will speak the language, and that would be like a good place to go if we want to leave here because American politics, don't get me started. And then with Brexit, I was like, well, god damn it, like there goes that. We're not going to move to Australia or to Canada. Like, I don't want to go through a whole process of getting a visa and all of that in a different country all over again. But yeah, I was not a fan of the whole Brexit.
The annoying part is we had the UK version of Trump as well. We had Boris.
Yeah,
like Trump.
Don't forget, it was David Cameron who started this shit. And then Theresa
May, when it didn't go his way.
Yeah, because he genuinely thought that they would shut people up.
Yeah.
Not think for a second that actually people would vote to leave.
Yeah. And then, so he started this shit. And then Theresa May came in and had to pick up the pieces from it. And of course, she was never going to be popular.
She was terrible, man.
But then she had to pick up the pieces from it all, though, didn't she?
I did feel quite sorry for her. She was kind of with the shitstorm that he'd started.
Yeah, but when you know more for your fashion sense than you are for your actual job, there's a problem.
Oh no, but that's media, though, isn't it? Like that's
Tell us how you really feel, Steve.
She was strutting her stuff on the stage.
Do you remember the little dance she did on the stage?
She wasn't like Mr. Soft.
No, I mean she wasn't soft in the slightest. I mean, like I can remember watching like programs with her, and like people would be like telling her their concerns. She'd be like, yeah, and she'd come out all right, and then say it again, and she'd be like, "Well, I've already told you." Like, but she was left to pick up the shit, so she was never going to succeed because she had to pick up the pieces.
To be fair though, I do remember what little Steve just talked about. She trounced onto the stage at one thing she went to, like with this little dance thing. And it very much reminded me of like the Trump YMCA shit that he does, like that bullshit little dance that went like viral for a little while. I fucking hate his face, by the way. But like that's what it reminded me of, and like Boris just looks like he could be his twin brother.
Yeah, but I mean we're quite tame compared to the way the Americans are with the with their politics, aren't they?
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm looking at like German politics, and it's not as bad as it is here, but also there's like a tendency overall where I'm like, I don't like where this is going.
Yeah.
Especially being a German, I don't like where things are going because I'm like, we did this and it didn't turn out well. Like, can we not do this again? Like, anyway,
we're going through what's called a COVID inquiry at the moment, where they're looking into all the fuck ups that they made during the pandemic.
God,
and it's just unbelievable. I mean, like some of the shit that's gone on here.
Yeah,
do as I do, not as I say. No, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
It's like they were partying whilst they had us fucking locked down, and
they're trying to deny everything.
They're trying to deny everything. Apparently, Boris has been saying, or was saying, like, let the bodies pile high. And also, he stated that he wanted to be physically injected with COVID-19 on live TV, just to prove to everyone how it wasn't going to be a problem.
But the thing is, though, he was also hospitalised himself with COVID-19. He was put in intensive care. Yeah. And he wouldn't have been there for no reason, because that was in the first lockdown and the resources were really, thin.
Mm-hmm.
I know this. And while I'm there in my hazmat suit and my power herd, and I didn't get to see my family for about 6 months.
Yeah.
I was so scared, because obviously I was working on the COVID ward, so I was so scared of taking it home that I didn't see anyone for 6 months. And then you see all this fucking shit with them just partying and, all this stuff. And you just think, I was there in my hazmat suit for months and months and months. And now it's come out that you're all arranging, parties in the fucking cabinet and stuff.
Exactly.
Oh, it's actually just come out this week that he denied this in Parliament, because there was an accusation that he said, let the bodies pile high. But he denied it. But it's actually come out that one of his actual supporters, who's still his friend now, said that he actually did say that, let the bodies pile high, and he offered to be injected full on with COVID right at the start to prove to people it wasn't going to be an issue and it was nothing to worry about.
Yeah, until he got it.
And he died.
Yeah, stupid cunt. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that, but yeah. But
it's on this.
I really want to make a "let the bodies hit the floor" joke, but I feel like it's inappropriate. But just I had to let it out.
It's a bit bloody late now, isn't it?
I was so terrified taking COVID home to my family.
Yeah,
and I was a respiratory wall sister at the time, and I was in it all day, every day.
Yeah,
and I was having to wear my hazmat suit and my power herd and everything else. And I didn't see my family for about 6 months or so because I was so scared of taking it home to them. Mm-hmm. And then when you see that, they were having parties and garden parties and this, that, and the other, and you just think, what the fuck? That I've put my life on the line and, sacrificed other people's lives as well.
Yeah.
You see that. It's like, yeah. But I'm over it now. There's nothing you can do about it now. It is what it is. But
what it is, yeah.
I remember it being it was a massive kick in the teeth. It really was.
It's like one rule for one, and the next.
Yeah, it really was a massive kick in the teeth.
Mummy Lin, I think that's aimed at you, Veronica. Yeah. She said, if you buy from charity shops or thrift stores, do you pay taxes on top?
It depends on the state you're in. because that taxes are like decided on a state basis. So I lived in New Jersey for a year and a half, and there's no sales tax. So I didn't pay tax there. I do here in Virginia. So it depends. But yeah, I think if you're in a state that does have sales tax, then yes, you pay it. The Americans in the chat can correct me on that, but that's as far as I know.
Well, I know we watch a lot of the American reactions that like the British stuff. They'll try British snacks. They'd like look at British channels and different things. And they're always so shocked that like when they go into a shop here, the price is the price. And it's not like the price plus tax and they have to try and work it out.
I've been here for 15 years and I still have moments where I'm like, oh yeah, tax. You know, I'm like, why is this so much more? This is like, it's 7 plus 7. It should be 14 and not 16 something. Like, this is why I stopped paying with cash, because I would have like everything counted out. And then it doesn't work out. And when I go back to Germany, I'm like, oh yeah.
Easy and nice.
What you see is what you pay.
Exactly.
Easy.
It's like here, if something's like £5, it's £5. It's not £5 plus this on top.
I know.
They've already built that in. That's already done.
Yep.
Christian said, even my local BST store, is it Plato's or Plato's closet?
Plato's. Mm-hmm.
Won't take to shine items I took in. They're all larger sizes, but they all got returned to me.
Yeah. Which is funny because I feel like a place like Plato's Closet kind of is geared towards like the girlies. So they do have like a lot of, I don't know, Forever 21 and things like that, like other fast fashion brands like H&M. So it's kind of ironic that they're not accepting Shein.
Chop Chop said, quality of everything new now is rubbish. It is good enough to get out of the shop. After that, it's poor tax. Michael said, JFK famously said he was a jelly donut and not that he was a Berliner.
I have thoughts on that, but I'll spare you. That's a whole different soapbox.
Max said, the funny thing is that no matter what the people voted, they would have done what they did inevitable.
Yeah.
I got completely tongue-tied then. Michael said, we have the same problem around here. All those immigrants coming across the border to take our jobs. Darn Canadians. I know, terrible.
Gosh darn it, Justin Bieber.
Oh, we don't do Justin Bieber. I can't stand the guy.
Well, let's see if he got skills and everything. Go to Canada at the moment.
Noted. Lynsey wants
country
Justin Bieber CDs.
I fucking hate him, like, with a vengeance. I can't stand him. He's the worst thing Usher ever did. The worst thing that happened to our country was Brexit. We had nothing positive in the UK since. I agree. Chop Chop said, I voted Leave when I was young. Veg was covered in dirt. We had 3 TV channels, no chip shop on a Sunday, power cuts, happy days. Veronica, yeah, blame Canada. Blame Canada. Someone watches South Park. I know.
The funny thing is I really don't, but I know references to South Park.
Sean said, yeah, but Boris is nothing like Trump.
No, he's not. He's not really.
I kind of beg to differ a bit there, Sean, to be honest.
But we're not going to go into politics.
I was trying to keep me
too late for that.
Because
I know, Veronica, I'm too late for that.
I am so pissed about some of the stuff on the news this week, but I'm going to zip my mouth so that we don't get attacked by people. Lisa said she was always doomed no matter what she did. No one liked her. Yeah, I agree. I do feel a bit sorry for Theresa May. Like, she kind of had to just take the shitstorm that Cameron started and decided he didn't want to deal with. Michael, love it or hate it, the strongest UK-US alliance was Thatcher and Reagan. That was a powerhouse. Although a lot of people in the UK don't like Margaret Thatcher. Like, there was not nice things said when she passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Junie, I think the wee cranky, aka Nicola Sturgeon, was the worst thing to happen to Scotland, but then she left the wee cranky, and we got, well, least said. What a waste of money, exactly. Sean said, yeah, it was all bollocks, same here with the government, all lies. Chop Chop said, thank you, Sophie, for those days.
Thank you, Chop Chop.
Donna said, nothing inappropriate in here. Never. Never nothing inappropriate in here, Don. You know that. Lost my gran during COVID, 12 years of dementia suffering, and we lost her during COVID. We couldn't be with her either. Never in a million years did I think I wouldn't be allowed at her funeral.
Wow.
Sorry to hear that, Dom. It's just awful. Christian said, rules for thee, but not for me, comes to mind. Indeed, that was kind of how it was. And Sean said, COVID didn't bother me one bit because I knew it was all rubbish. I went everywhere and didn't wear any masks. I think everyone's got a different opinion, but like I'm kind of like in the middle, but I've also I talk to Sophie a lot, so I have quite a strong opinion of what COVID was all about and that it wasn't a good thing. Let's just put it that way. Right, I am going to move on to more games before we get to
I was about to say more games.
So let's put on, where did we get to? Was it Celeb 5?
5, yeah.
Let's go to celebrity number 6. Let's see if you can guess who this is when they were a little bit younger.
Oh.
Ooh, who's that?
Oh, gosh. Oh, my God.
I'm going to just put it on a few times because 10 seconds is not really long enough for people to
A little
get.
distracted by the boobs, but sorry. It looks so familiar.
No, I can't get it again.
Definitely has a nice pair of boobies.
Oh my God. I cannot. Michael, help us
Let's
out.
try one more time and see if anyone can get it in the comments.
No.
Lady who played the Queen.
What about you, little Steve? You've got any idea who that is? Can't hear you. You're muted.
Sorry, I said I recognise the eyes. I'm just not. It's just really driving me mad. Who it is?
Let's
Right,
give
the
one
eyes.
more go.
Mhm.
One more go.
There's something about the way like she looks at the camera. I'm like, I know that look, but Helen Mirren.
Still, like a really I think she still looks great for her age, personally.
Shot and everything.
Sean's had the answer. Look, wow, nice boobs.
He's not wrong. Okay.
It's not.
He's not wrong.
She does have a nice pair of pert titties, to be fair.
Is it Helen Mirren? Really? Yeah, I got nothing.
No, don't.
Nothing from our panel.
Glamour. Sorry.
Christian
my
said,
joke.
where's Patrick Murphy? He'd know.
Patrick,
How are you?
Yes.
Just got home from the store and lunch with Grandpa, and you're still on. Yay.
Yeah.
We are. And there is a link in your Instagram inbox if you want to join
Come
us.
on, glamours.
Glamours.
We are lit
glamours,
hawks.
glamours.
Glamours. Glamours.
Glamours.
Emma, everybody said really nice things about you. I promise. I made sure of that.
So Christian's got no clue either. And she said P-Murph would know.
She'll probably say the lady who played the Queen.
Yeah, Patrick Murphy would know. He knows his blondes.
Helen Mirren. Don said Helen Mirren. Michael said Helen Mirren.
I feel like the point should go to whoever spelled Helen Mirren correctly.
Sure.
We have like 5 different versions. Of it.
Glamour said she loves Helen Mirren.
Hey, Glamour.
Real quickly, because I just started. I'm
Hi.
What's up, y'all?
What's
Hi,
up?
Lynn. I hope you're doing well too.
Hey,
Mummy Lynn,
How
I
are
think she is probably getting her drugs by now.
Listen, if Glamour's
I
going to
hope
be a
so.
cow, I'm going to have to do this.
I hope that they're very right. We're just like random,
Those were
emotional
our
farm
Halloween
animals.
Where's
costumes.
our avatar?
Yeah,
How do we get this
like
avatar?
she's a curious bird and I'm an angry cow,
No, that's
which is not that far from reality.
Uh-oh. Did we just lose our hosts?
I think we did. Did they go
Grandma,
off
what
to
did you
get
do?
animals? I don't know.
Are they gone?
Somebody pressed a
I
button.
don't know, but Sophie, I love that you're drinking just straight up from the bottle. You're like, man, fucking, I'm just drinking straight from the bottle.
I didn't realize they're gone. I was like, oh.
Well, I've worked out
Look
where
at
our
that.
fucking avatar is now without chucking us out.
Yeah, I just took off like my earrings and my jewelry and my I had a really cute little outfit on and I took that off too because I was like, I mean, we just
Anyway.
it's weird though. We just went to pick up prescriptions and put gas in the car and just goofy stuff like that.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. So what's about Helen Mirren? What are we talking about,
Yeah,
Helen Mirren?
can we
Put a
get
picture
a
again.
can we
Right,
get
I'm going to go with the picture again if I can
Is
even
this
get it
Helen
up.
Mirren?
So
Just
here
need to
is
know.
the lady in question.
Yeah, she looks when she was younger, she looked like a much hotter Gwyneth Paltrow. Much hotter than Gwyneth Paltrow, but she sort of has that same vibe. She was hot. I mean, she's still pretty. She's still a pretty attractive woman for her age.
I think
Well,
so.
for any age. Yeah,
Especially
she's
the
just
movie
beautiful.
Red.
Yeah, we love that
So,
movie.
Donna,
Oh
I'm
my
drinking
God.
a Heineken just so you can
Oh,
see.
it's a Heineken. Is that all? I was so
It looks
impressed with
like a
you.
pretty big bottle, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was a bottle that I thought that was like Glenlivet or something. I was like, Sophie is a gangster. I'm like, she's gangster. I will never be that. I'll never be that gangster.
I am a
This
G.
one to this one. I'm on the Budweiser.
Stella to Bud. They make some Budweiser here in St. Louis. We're kind of known for that. So it's weird because like most of the rest of the country is like psh, that stuff's like piss water, and I'm like drinking my Bud Light. I'm like, really? Because it doesn't bother me. This is like mother's milk to me. You grow up on this shit in St. Louis.
That's like Foster's and stuff like that here, isn't it?
Yeah, Foster's is like proper weak.
Piss water.
Foster's is weak.
Yeah, it's not great, and it's, believe it or not, it's not the drink they drink in Australia.
No shit.
They try and make out, oh, this is this Australian beer. Well, we watched like a guy called E-Waste Ben, and we've watched him go throughout his whole like booze store,
Yeah.
and at not one fucking point
He
did we
went to
see
the
Foster's.
Foster.
He's like, screw
I think
Foster's.
Foster's is actually brewed in England in Newcastle or something.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
now Newcastle, I do like Newcastle brown ale.
Do you?
Yes, I actually do. I that was my drink of choice in my early 20s when I needed like a beer shot.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
We've also
I'd have
got
the
this
Newcastle brown ale and then the Jameson shot.
Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin. Ooh, that sounds fancy and that sounds hipster.
It's like a post beer.
Yeah.
And it was
Can we
nice.
just talk about the irony that the only German on this panel is probably the person who likes beer the least. I will order a beer that like I'm like, give me the beer that tastes the least like beer because I just don't like it.
I don't even know who you are.
We get over this, Grandma, okay?
I
But
refuse.
even I know that Budweiser sucks, okay? So there's that.
Everybody knows that Budweiser sucks, and yet it is the choice of college students around the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
And
kind of like
Keystone.
Milwaukee's best. It
This is
sucks.
for next
but
week.
do.
This is for next week.
Ooh, see, I know
Oh,
the smart
nice.
Oh,
He's going
no.
hardcore again.
Yeah, we do like some vodka.
Patrick Murphy.
Vodka is my favorite base drink. It's my favorite base for mixed drinks, I should say.
You missed last week. I held it together right to the end of the live stream, but I was drunk as a lord, like so drunk.
Oh no, that sounds fun though.
In the green
But
room.
I'll have what Linlin's having. Holy crap, she's on morphine and water. That's my
I know.
favorite.
A little
That's
jealous.
my favorite. You better
Right,
share
I'm
that drink.
going to give you guys the answer to Celebrity 6. and I
Please.
Oh, sorry.
Very-
Okay.
That's all right. You don't have to be sorry, Glamours. The answer
Yeah.
was, in fact, Helen Mirren.
God damn, she's
Although
hot.
we can't see her boobies anymore.
Yeah.
She's still
She's
hot.
a lady.
She's legit still hot. That's crazy how hot she is and how hot she was.
Donna said, Jesus, Soph, I thought you was drinking wine from the bottle there.
Yeah. Right?
Donna said, goofy stuff like that, aka everyday life stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Can run tanks on Stella, says Chop Chop. Indeed, I do love a Stella. It's good beer. Mummy,
Yeah,
Lynn,
see,
morphine and water.
Ooh.
that's my kind of bar. Lynn.
Hi, Patrick. Lovely to see you. The man with radio voice.
We
Oh,
did
yeah.
say his name about 3 times, and he did show up.
Yeah.
He's
Like
like
Beetlejuice.
he's like Candyman.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, or Candy. He's like Beetlejuice.
Mary.
He's got Beetlejuice's sense of humor and Candyman's sense of jackassery.
He's Beetlejuice's and Candyman's love child. We know this.
Yeah, I think so.
Sean said he was right with the answer. You
Yeah,
were.
you were.
Yeah.
Nuki Bran. Donna said Nuki Bran.
Nuki Bran. Is that what they call it? Nuki Bran?
Yeah.
Nuki Bran.
Mummy Lynn said Glamour's in hospital with fractured pelvis 2 places. Glamour's
Okay.
nose colder, Mummy Lynn.
Yeah, just the morphine, please, not the other stuff.
Yeah, I want to trade places with you. I don't want to be at that bar after all.
Not here. We drink.
But if I wait outside in the parking lot.
Shiner Bot. What is Shiner Bot?
Some
A shiner?
shit. Sorry.
A shiner is a black eye.
That sounds like some
Black eye.
Texas shit to me.
And
Well,
Bob is
yeah,
what a
that's
chicken
what
said.
it's
So it's a black-eyed chicken. It's a chicken with a black eye.
Sorry, Michael. You know we love you.
Glamours, you've already missed it. We re-bought up the cock soup earlier.
I saw Soph. I got your Insta. You said she was feeling under the weather, and she's like maybe I just need some cock soup.
Cock soup always do the trick. But I think the next live stream we do when we try stuff, we're going to try and get some of that shitto that we've seen.
Yes,
It's amusing to see what it is.
Hope it's not shit.
There you go, look. Donna's seen the shitto in Asda last week. It officially exists. You see,
What's
Asda?
Asda though? What is it?
Asda is like Walmart, actually. I think it. Wait, I don't know if it still is, but it used to be run pretty much by Walmart.
Yes, yeah.
P. Murphy said, and he runs like Michael Myers.
Yeah.
I need to Google shitto soup.
Shitto soup.
Shitto soup.
Maybe we should just mix it in with the cock soup and call it cock and shitto.
Cock shit.
Shitto cock.
Cock shit.
It's shitto cock.
Oh, okay. Michael said Shiner is a German town in Texas and the brewery is very popular. Shiner Pale Ale beats Bud any day of the week.
All beers beat Bud any day of the week. That's not a bragging right.
Except for Keystone.
Except for Keystone and like Milwaukee's Beast and all of that crap. We call them supermarkets in the UK. Got it.
Markets in the UK. We do indeed.
So
Right.
apparently shitto is
No.
a delicious hot pepper sauce prepared with dried fish and prawns, along with onions, chili, garlic, and some spices. This dark-colored Ghanaian soup has a rich umami taste, which just makes everything taste better.
Mhm.
Ghana shitto is very versatile. Like looking on Google Images, it does
Hence the name, shitto.
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're
right.
just missing the 2 girls on a cup.
Ah,
Alvin.
I didn't want to say it, but you took us there.
I shit you not. I'm really surprised that comes from your
I
mouth.
shit you not.
See, that's the whole thing of living it for so long.
They need to like. Wouldn't it be hilarious if they photographed that and then had like a a toilet paper, like a Charmin ad right next to it. That'd be great. Or like a hemorrhoid ad next to it. I think that also
There's
could be
probably a
bougie.
coupon where you can get a discount if you buy the toilet paper with the shitto soup.
Right. Or like Imodium
That's
or
just smart
something.
marketing.
I mean, I'm just saying. Missed opportunities. Lowered expectations.
We need to try this.
You still want to try it out now, Lynsey? Shitto.
You'll be fine. You can have some shitter.
I love it when they say to. I love it when things describe themselves as having umami, and I'm like, what that means is that it stinks like dead fish. You're telling me that it stinks like fish, is what you're telling me. I think.
Funny because the first thing I
Umami.
was thinking of was unagi from Friends. Like,
I don't know what that is.
it was like Ross was all like unagi, like the mindset thing. And anyway, I watched too much Friends growing up.
Oh my god, though. What a
Oh,
shocking
yeah.
Matthew Perry, though, wasn't it?
Yes. Oh my god. I was legit sad about him.
I know.
I thought it
was
was
as
fake
well.
news for a second. I was like, that cannot be real. Like that cannot be true that he passed away.
I
That's
know.
unfortunate.
It's so sad. So
Mhm.
sad. Like, such a shocker. It was like, I can remember, like, when Michael Jackson died, and because I used to love Michael Jackson, like, proper love Michael Jackson. And then when he died, and I saw it all over BBC News, and people were texting me, like, before I woke up, because they knew I loved Michael Jackson.
Mm.
They were like, oh my God, have you seen Michael Jackson's died? I would be like, what the fuck? And it was a bit like that with, like, Matthew Perry as well. It was like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I saw one person posted and I was like, that can't be true. And then I scrolled through my Facebook feed and it's like, oh no, it is. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, and it's.
Like,
I
he
mean,
had
I
a lot of issues, he had a lot of demons, you know, everything else. Like, he was a complicated guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, he had a lot of problems.
Right.
But you still don't expect him to, you know, just suddenly die in a hot tub. I mean, like, they've not said there's any, you know, drugs that were about the scene or, you know, anything like that. But yeah, it was still like quite a thing, wasn't it? It was like, whoa.
Yeah, because it's people, I feel like where I'm like, the older I get, the closer the age gap feels to those
Yeah.
people. I'm like, they're not old enough to die. Like, it makes you just be aware of your own mortality.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he was
no,
like,
this
you
is
know,
wrong.
You know, that's no age now, is it, really?
Yeah.
The thing is that they've taken a lot of like the stuff that people are getting like off the street, because it's harder to get opioids in the United States. So a lot of the stuff that the opioid, if you had an opioid addiction, a lot of these people are getting them from drug dealers as opposed to like the pharmacy companies. The problem with that is that the drug dealers are adding in fentanyl. Because they can fake the pills and then just put fentanyl in there. And if you don't know the difference, and nobody does, but if you don't know that it's in there, you know, then you can end up, I mean, ODing on fentanyl is like that, you know, that's how people are ODing all over the place. So, you know, it's possible
that like something just happened to him in the hot tub. Like, I'd like to think that something just happened to him in the hot tub, like either just randomly had a massive heart attack, which can happen.
Yeah.
Stroke or something
Aneurysm.
But yeah, I'd like to think that something just happened to him, but at the same time, that you can't be totally convinced.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'd like to think that he just went of natural causes. I mean, his initial report was inconclusive, wasn't it? Which is why they went to toxicology, but nothing's ever really come of that.
Yeah.
Well, publicly, no, but who knows what the private findings were?
True.
Yeah.
Who knows what the family knows and how much of that they want to release to the press? Because
that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Although I don't want to assume that he died of drug overdose, I'm just saying that's a possibility because of you know if he thought he was taking like a generic Vicodin or Percocet or something.
Yeah.
You could end up, you could end up ODing on just one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Donna said, sounds shitto, sounds lovely. Lisa said, do you still want to try it now, Lynsey? I'll go for it, Lisa.
I mean, it was very brown.
It was quite brown.
And it did look like it had some umami. So, but when you say that something called Shido has umami, you can't write this stuff. I mean, come on.
And Matt says he's just rejoined because his battery died while he was loading up the van, and he walks into Shitu.
Yes.
Or Shatu, or whatever it is. Lorraine's laughing, and Lisa said she thought it was a joke when they first said Michael Jackson died. Me too. It was horrible. And Chop Chop said he overdosed on laxatives and he want to buy a hot tub. No thanks. No thanks, Chop Chop.
You probably just ate too much Shido.
I can remember thinking it was a joke that like Michael Jackson died. I remember being like, "What the fuck?" Like, no.
That's the punchline. Yeah.
But then, like, when you look back, like, obviously as you get older, and like when you look back, like looking at him, like for his last tour and everything, like, fucking hell, he was a skeleton. Do you know what I mean? Like, Jesus. It's no wonder, like now when you look back, but I can remember at the time I was like, what? No, surely not.
I've just remembered that I was doing a giveaway tonight and I completely forgot about it. But I'm going to fucking do it anyway, right? And it's going to be, if you come back after the live's finished and leave a comment, any comment you like, leave us a comment. You'll be entered onto a wheel maybe next week, maybe the week after, depending on how many people get this message now. I'll maybe have to do it again next week. But it is going to be to win this little beauty, which is a lovely little chimpanzee print.
Oh my God, that's adorable. It looks, that's so cute. He's like in a little like grassy knoll or grassy area. Or maybe
on the wall.
But it's like, it's on a card backing. It's not like a proper frame, but it is like a really like hard card backing. It's completely signed by the artist, who is called Anne Squire. And she's actually an artist here. He's called Seamus, by the way. That's what she's called him. So she is an artist that draws mainly wildlife and stuff in Hampshire, where we live. And we found these in the bin.
Yep.
Oh my God.
It's new, it's sealed, it's not even been opened, it's still all sealed.
We've got a few on eBay.
We've got a few of them on eBay, but we're going to offer this one to you guys. So if you would like to try and win this beautiful little guy, then leave us a comment after the live's finished. Come back, leave us a comment, and you'll be put onto the winning wheel next week or the week after. Because I don't want to just draw it if one or two people enter. I'd rather a few of you get involved. So that is the giveaway, and I'm very sorry that I completely forgot about it. But I'm useless normally. When
we talked about Shido and politics and beer. It's a lot to keep track of.
Right?
It's a lot. It is a lot.
I'm still trying to process most of it.
It does take a while.
Little Steve's currently on his phone looking for therapists.
He's like,
Available at this time
BetterHelp.com.
of
What
night.
is he? I need to talk. Somebody give little Steve a hug.
Got Maximus all over it. They reckon Michael Jackson's still alive. Well, I've seen a little a video of him coming out of some sort of like underground back door and
I thought you
running.
were going to say coming out of some Asda.
I think that was the Thriller video.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think it's real, but I would like to think it was real because he was my idol when I adored him, but I don't.
Well,
oh my God, I love
He's
him.
probably living on Elvis Island with Biggie and Tupac.
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Tupac too.
See, he's still alive. Prince is like, hee.
I have got.
Always like, come on in.
I would
cool.
live on that island. That sounds fun.
It sounds like the best island ever. Ziggy
Amy
Stardust.
Winehouse
meets
is
you at the
probably
airport
around
or something.
somewhere.
Heck yeah.
Kurt Cobain.
Freddie Mercury.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Any planet that Freddie Mercury's on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, please.
Right, I'm going to celebrity number 7.
Bloody hell, we only on number 7?
We are. Believe it or not, but this one, I think a lot of you are
Oh,
going to
out of
I
32.
think all the ladies should know this person.
Oh,
I was in love. Are you ready for number 7? Let's
I
go.
am.
7.
yeah. So that's Leonardo DiCaprio.
I like the fact that we got there that quickly.
Let's just give you the answer to number 7.
Yeah, we ran the answer.
That's 2
No
answers.
messing about there, Lynn.
Having a drink.
To be fair, we watched him in movies when he was that little. So
Yeah, so that'd be an easy
Yeah.
one.
Wasn't he
That
on
was-
Growing Pains for a minute too?
he was on just
It's
some.
like their neighbor kid or adopted
He
kid. Or
looks
something.
like an awful lot different, does he?
Yeah.
Not really.
Not really.
So that was the answer,
You
by
can-
the way, guys, just in case none of you guessed it.
You can land a plane on his forehead now, but other than that, he's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Right,
he's
let's
still high.
get one right. So let's
Yeah.
go with number 8. So this
Hey,
one's
Rich.
more difficult. Number 8. Let's go with number 8.
Who does that look like? Hold on. I'm getting a
I
vibe
feel like
here.
he's got a bat hanging out the cave though on his.
That's an AI generated image of a very beautiful human.
It looks like it could be Antonio Banderas.
cave. Even with AI, they didn't leave the bat out the cave.
I know.
Yeah, you'd think they would like get that out of there, just kind of.
Yeah, even with AI, there's still a
Can
bat.
we see it again?
He looks like Antonio Banderas to me,
No.
I actually don't know. All I can see is a bat.
right? There's like that little boogie,
That's all I can see.
I have no idea.
like right down in the bottom of the nostril, just hanging there.
Yeah, all I can see is a booger.
Boy's got a cliffhanger just blowing in the wind every time he breathes out.
It says, I wonder who that is. It's not Coventry, Don, yeah? Before you say it.
Yeah.
Chop said,
Good
good
actor.
actor.
Yeah.
Christian said, okay,
gotcha.
gorgeous hair, but no clue. Raquel's gone Elvis.
Nuh-uh, I know my Elvis. That's not
I was
him.
about to say Glamour would know that.
Donna's gone
I
with
know
Michael
Elvis.
Stipe.
Oh, like that.
Chop said Michael Jackson now. I don't think so, Chop. Don said
Michael
R.E.M. and Sean said, I don't see a bat. He's got
How
a,
do you not see a bat?
he's got a bit of a
Back up. It's like literally like you can just put your finger like right.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
just like
going to show you again, yeah?
Run the clip
Yeah.
again, Linz. Run the clip again because there was
There,
a bat.
it's right
So, the
coming
bat.
out of his nostril here.
Yeah. You just got a bat hanging out the cave. That's all I can
Yeah.
focus on. I don't know who it is. All I know is there's a bat hanging out the cave.
Has anyone of my lovely panel got any clue as to who he is?
None.
again. My
Nothing.
only guess is Antonio Banderas.
Well,
I'm gonna say it's not Antonio Banderas.
it's not. But
That's
the
a
answer
shame.
actually is, and somebody got the correct answer. It is, in fact, Michael Stipe. of
Seriously,
He's got no bat
Wow,
in that one.
what happened to him?
he looks totally
Sorry,
different.
Ireland. What?
You can say what happened to him, but really, he lost the cave. That was it.
Also,
I'm
Wow.
not even saying recently. Like even 20 years ago, I would not have seen that.
Yeah, he did look like
Elvis. He doesn't.
Savvy
Elvis-
Mom. You're right. He does look a little like Elvis.
bit, yeah.
I am such an Elvis fan that like literally I collect Elvis stuff and like follow him and know his middle name and all that, crazy fangirl crap. So I could actually probably spot an Elvis picture simply because everyone that's published I would probably have already seen.
Elvis,
Yeah, it was especially in the mouth.
Elvis Presley was probably one of the most beautiful human beings that's ever been born ever. When he was younger, he
Yeah.
was absolutely stunning. Like, absolutely.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I didn't know REM had that dude. I was like, hey.
REM didn't know they had that dude.
Yeah. I don't think that dude knew he was that dude.
Chop said Simon Cowell.
Say no to meth.
Say no to me.
Amen.
Yeah, otherwise you'll look like Michael fucking Stipe does now, huh? Right, let's
Yeah.
have another go. Let's not give you the answer, though. Let's
Yeah, let's
So let's go with celeb number 9.
Oh, Britney Spears.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Britney Spears.
Got one yet.
Britney,
literally
bitch.
Britney Spears. Her mom made her wear. Her mom made her wear a pirate shirt.
Britney, bitch.
The
Sorry.
90s pirate shirts. Her mom made her
It's
wear.
like her Disney days.
The poor girl.
You wouldn't have
I'll
got
go
that.
again. Just for you guys in the chat, just in case no one is familiar.
I wouldn't have got that.
That's
at
what
all.
she's like. Yeah.
I
You
wouldn't
dress
have
a
got
kid
it.
like that, you expect them to grow up and dance on the internet in their underwear with knives. You expect that. You have to expect that.
Emma, leave
Oh,
you're
Britney
the one who's in a
alone.
pirate
She's been
shirt.
through enough.
You put
Shall
her
you
in a
look at
pirate
that?
shirt, Dina. You're responsible. Dina Lohan is such a horrible parent.
There you go. Connor said Britney. Lisa said Britney. Sean's gone with Britney.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I preferred Christina, but that's just me.
Poor Britney.
Aguilera.
I was slightly more Team Britney,
I'm
but
laughing.
I also didn't care that much.
And I will give you the answer, but I'm pretty sure everyone is fairly aware.
It's
is
Britney,
indeed
bitch.
Britney, bitch.
I
It's
genuinely
not Will
know.
I Am, but it is
I
Britney.
literally wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, her circus album.
That is what she
I
sounds
love
like.
her circus album.
Oh my God, yes. I love Toxic. Oh.
Oh my god. Well,
I didn't care for the circus album.
I could dance
Oh
to that
my
all
God.
night.
Her circus album, to be fair, I think it's one of the most underrated albums of like all time.
That could
And
be.
like when I was like at uni, so I was about 19 at the time, maybe 20. Her circus album come out, and this was like a kind of comeback sort of thing.
Yeah.
And oh my god, the circus album is banging. But yeah, it is what it is.
She just sings a bit nasally for me. She's all like, oh, meh, meh. Like, it's like,
She's American.
Yeah.
Now I'm a laughing cow.
And I still have several Britney Spears songs on like my Spotify playlist. So
I'll definitely listen
Oh
to
my
it.
god.
You're
I'll
not-
tell you what, Veronica. I've
Yes.
got like a Britney Spears mega mix on
nice.
my iPhone. And it's basically like from Hit Me Baby One More Time to Stronger to Amy to Womanizer to something else, all like a 5-minute thing. And
Nice.
it's like a mega mix, and I play it all the time.
Love
That's
it.
my guilty pleasure in life.
Right, so let's move away from the nasally woman. And let's move on to celebrity number 10. And this is a little bit more eye candy for the ladies. Are we ready for celebrity?
Oh, hello. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Clint
hello.
Eastwood.
I know who that is. That is
Wait a
Clint
second.
Eastwood.
Is it?
Is
That
it?
is Clint Eastwood because his son just did a photo shoot, and his son is just as hot as he was when he was younger. And Clint
Oh
Eastwood was
wow.
hot.
Let's go
I mean,
again.
he was like model
For
hot.
anyone who may be unsure.
Even as late as Heartbreak Ridge, he was hot. Sorry, I just ruined it for everybody. I suck.
No,
No,
Sorry.
we used to
you
say
got it first.
I like Genie
Like,
in a
oh, I know who
bottle.
that is.
I like Genie in a bottle too, Lisa. It's before Christina got like quite sexy. I think Genie in a bottle is when she was still quite teeny girly.
I mean, since
Yeah.
we're talking college years, I remember my freshman year, first year of college, her Dirty album came out, and we
Oh my god, yeah.
we were all trying to dance like her. And
Yeah,
my
absolutely.
jeans were so low, it was very inappropriate.
Apple bottom jeans. Oh my god. Can you remember? Was it Flow Rider?
Yes. Oh, we remember. Is Patrick Murphy still here? Because that's his favorite song.
Oh my god, yes,
But
absolutely.
the whole club's looking at her. She hit the floor.
And hit the floor.
Low, shawty goes low, 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 low. Oh, not him. Not him. Not him. He's got his fucking cock out again.
Are you playing with your cock on camera again?
He is.
He's gonna rock out with his cock.
Max, you fucking wait till the 17th. Yeah, he fucking did, you know, Alvin, get the cock out.
No, I'm putting that Alvin, you wait. At the weekend, when I come for wacky weekend, I am putting that cock in a fucking boiling pan of water, and you'll
Oh, cock on toes.
Like-
Cock on
necklace.
toes, you know what I mean?
That is just cock abuse.
It's a pimply pink cock with a pearl necklace.
She's gonna turn it into cock soup.
We're missing. Like when I come next weekend,
Yeah.
it's gonna go missing, and that will
Dog,
be
I hate you so much. She's not gonna find you.
He's gonna hide it,
Yeah?
he said.
no. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna put it in the fucking boiling pan of water.
Just like the vicar said, do not abuse the cock. Don't abuse your cock, and don't try not to abuse anybody else's.
Donna read this
Honestly,
one.
like that cock stays
I'll
in
do it.
numbered. When I come next week, like that cock stays in numbered. Like I'm gonna find that, I'm gonna boil it and lob it out the balcony window, and that'll be.
What's wrong?
So, Don, just for
You
you.
better talk to it now, Alvin.
So
Like,
Brittany
just
does.
your last word. When I come
does,
next week, it's gone.
I've been asked to replicate how Brittany sings. So she does Alvin. It's like really fucking nasally and annoying, but like if you can't help but like it because it's 90s, like
My head.
she's manufactured. Sean
The
says.
cock is my head now.
Lisa said she was a fan of Britney, but she loves sometimes. Donna's guessed James Dean. Raquel's got.
Like if you've not listened
Hi,
to the
Max.
Circus album, you have to listen to the Circus album because, like, I actually think the Circus album is the best thing she's ever done.
I love
That's the hill Soph's gonna die on.
Kristen's just said she don't know who he is, but thank you.
I
I told her it was one for the ladies. Junie's gone with Clint. Sean's gone with Clint. Junie said just leave the pic there for a while. Put glasses on to oogle. Max said I think
I
Steve.
think we're all coming back to this video and putting it on pause later on in the privacy
Steve
of our
has
own
probably
room.
got his earphones like turned off because Alvin got his cock out.
I mean,
I did get it first.
Well, the thing is, I thought I was like in the wrong chat because people were like, "Oh yeah, here's one for the ladies," and I was expecting like pink or something. Then it was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah." And I was like, I thought for a second, I was like, "Oh shit, I'm in the wrong chat." This is who I was expecting.
So Steve was in there first with Clint. He said, if you want to hear a moodier version of Jeannie, look up Cassie Ashton. It's incredible. Ooh. Donna's laughing. Stop taking the piss out of my Britney impression. Donna said, Sophia's going to boil your cock.
I absolutely am.
I will hide it, definitely I will. I don't
No,
let
like,
you know.
it can hide it. I mean, it can hide, but it can't run. I'm going to find that shit.
Julie said, now Alvin's got his cock out. She's hastily removed her glasses.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to find that shit on a boy in the pan. It'll be out the window. And yeah,
I'll give you a clue. I'll not even hide it in the house.
Well, I'll go out. It'll probably under my car or something.
Max said he had to hear it one last time before he cock off. You mean clocks off? He's decided he's doing a boot sale tomorrow, so he's getting up at 6 a.m. Ski.
No problem.
Oh,
Max.
gosh,
I
yeah.
like your avatar on Richard's things, Max. That was really cool.
Night, Max.
No,
Like
no.
Maximu, you better come for wacky weekend, or I'll bosh you.
Me and Sophie are going to be coming for you otherwise. And then
Yeah.
Dilemma.
yes, dear.
they're all having Wacky Weekend next weekend, so we need to do the US version of Wacky Weekend in Chicago.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're coming. I hope.
That
That
sounds
would
next
good.
be so
weekend.
fun.
Yeah. Yeah, next weekend is Wacky Weekend. So, yeah.
Well, we
We should
did
do that
have a
Sunday
name
morning
for
and
the
have brunch.
Chop Chop, actually. We had a live stream and we had this like really long, drawn out name that was given to us that I completely forget now. But he wants to call him Vin. So
Now, put the fucking
Oh, that
big
noise
plate.
is beautiful. That's awesome.
he's deafening little Steve.
Oh,
Stop
sorry.
it.
Okay.
Before I fuck-
Wait, do it again. Just let me hear it one more time.
That's it.
Yeah, that's an American noise. It's like
That
really
was the
loud
last
and
you're gonna
obnoxious.
hear of it.
That is
Savour
such an
it,
American
because
noise
that's
right
the last
there.
thing you hear.
Right. Leave him.
Okay, okay, I'm going to put it back.
Yeah, you put it back. Max
That's
says,
what
"Thank
she
you, Alvin. Keep knowing your
Yeah,
cock."
you need to hide it, Alvin. Go and hide it because
That's what she said.
I'm gonna boil it and then I'm gonna lob out the fucking balcony.
Sorry, you
They
not
don't
finding
like
I
it.
promise you.
Okay, that's what she said. Also, your band name,
And that's also what she said.
and also what she said.
Lisa says she loves pink. Max said, "Cheers all, and don't worry, Sophie. I'm coming to protect Alvin and his dog."
Well,
And that's the name of your porn.
yeah, he's gonna need protection, Max. So
Yes,
I hope
Don,
you're
we
ready.
will hopefully be
Stop
doing
this
a live
dirty
at
talk,
Wacky Weekend, which will be
Yeah.
fucking cray cray. I can tell you now.
Yeah, we're doing
Great,
like
Craig. What are you, 10?
Wacky Weekend.
Ooh.
What is? Are those donuts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were in the bin.
Chocolate donut.
That's
Oh,
Alvin's
Glamo, you better
dessert starting.
recognize.
Yeah, they were in the bin today, along with like 40 Mars bar ice creams, which are now in my freezer.
Yes.
And
I love
muffins.
that. I like them. I like them ones. They're nice.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
I
And
mean,
Mars,
caramel
Mars-
chocolate
Mars-
ice cream.
Mars bar ice creams are like
Yes.
my favorite thing in the world. They're
Yes.
so good.
Whoever came up with that,
Yeah,
genius.
they are. How many we got? 40 of them?
40, yeah. I don't mind Mars bars as the chocolate bar, but the actual ice cream is just, oh my god.
Yep.
They need to have bigger boxes of them, really, because you buy them and it's like 2.5.
I know. I eat near on the whole box normally, to
Yeah.
be fair, because Alvin's got a sweet tooth. So I'm like, oh, just are you having one? And he's like, no, not yet. So I'm like, oh, just grip one more.
Oh, yeah, I've brought 2 out now, so I'll have to eat them.
Yeah, because it'll melt, and that will be a
Right.
real shame.
Yeah, that's what I have to do with like ice cream sandwiches and stuff too. Because my excuse is they make them a lot smaller than they used to.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
make everything smaller than they used to.
I grew up with the
why is
standardized
it-
version that was much larger. So also what she said.
So why is it things like that they put in a box of like 3? Who the fuck has a family of like 3?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Very clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they know most people are going to have to buy 2 boxes. That's why they do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 to 3 boxes people are gonna have to buy. And it's like, what the fuck?
Chop chop. I don't know if you're sadistic, but
Oh
chop
my
chop
god.
cock with a rolling pin.
Yes.
I haven't got a
There
roll
is so much cock abuse going on. I mean, just really.
Uni says Alvin and Lynsey will be playing hide the cock later. Is that what you mean, so?
Chop chop. That's what you
No,
mean.
you'll have to wait till next week.
Open. Whack.
Alvin, we talked about not beating your cock on TV. I mean, honestly, nobody listens to me anymore.
Lisa said everything is so much smaller these days, but it costs more. Exactly.
Yeah.
That is 1,000% true.
Cock again.
Yeah.
Honestly. Well, I'm going to give you guys
Everyone, say your piece with the cock right now. It's like, when I come next week, it's going to be gone. So say your piece with the cock. Say your goodbyes.
The
Say
cock
your
has one question. What has it done?
Yeah, the cock wants to know what it's done, he said.
It's perforating my eardrum. So just say your piece right now. Say what we need to say, because from next week the cock is no more.
Alvin, you better play hide the cock before.
I will hide it. I will hide it.
It just writes itself.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm going to treat everyone to the picture again before I put up the answer, by the way, because I completely forgot. But
Sophie's going to be driving away in her car, and there's going to be like just the little head of the cock sticking out of the trunk.
Implanted out my exhaust pipe.
She's gonna run it over.
Yeah.
So for those who asked to see him again, you've seen him, and the answer was indeed Mr. Clint Eastwood himself.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's mad.
Back when he was hot and somewhat sane.
I was about to say. And
Yeah,
less
before he was,
problematic.
just riddled with dementia.
I don't know.
Oh, bless him.
I've
Before
got
he started
two more
talking to chairs and
celebs,
shit like
by the
that.
way. We've only got 2 more celebs to go. So we go for number 11. Let's see if anyone knows this one.
Press
This
the
one,
right button.
I've got the right button. This one I found really difficult myself, but here's number 11.
Okay, I know who that is. I'm not going to say.
Angelina Jolie.
Yes, that.
Quick, boy.
No,
Definitely
he's on
Angelina
the
Jolie.
floor.
Yeah, I'd say Angelina.
I'm really shocked because I wouldn't have had a clue who she was, to be honest.
The eyes.
Yeah, I don't make out with girls, but if I was going to make out with a girl, that's the girl I would make out with. I'm just saying.
The last like Clint Eastwood, can't even say word. The last Clint Eastwood picture reminds me of like, you know, when I at Lynn's, everyone was saying I was sexy at work.
Yeah.
And that was what I did look like, and now that's what I look like. And I was like, oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've got Sexy Soph and Luscious Lynn's. That's like we've decided that's just the thing, and that's how it is.
No, you guys still look good. Clint Eastwood looks like a skeleton.
The thing is,
He's
the
about
right
300.
slammers. I didn't know that I was like.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
yeah.
He's 93 now. What more do you want?
That's why he's talking to chairs on public television and all sorts of things. Yeah.
No, see, I didn't know I was like such a stud until about the last month or so. Did I, Lynn's?
Yeah, everyone's been telling her how sexy she is at work.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was chatting with like another nurse, you know, just chatting away, and then another nurse asked me how I knew this nurse, and it's oh yeah, you know, we used to work in the emergency department together and blah blah. And she went, yeah, you were so sexy, and I was like, what? Like, totally taken aback by it. And she went, yeah, you know, you're really slim, really sexy, and I was like, what? I went and spoke to like another nurse who I used to work with as well, and I was like, oh my god, you'll never guess what. This is so funny. Someone just said like I was really sexy, and then she went, oh yeah, everyone used to think you were like really sexy. But and now I just feel like Clint Eastwood because you know, it was like a thing. It was like, oh yeah, you were really sexy, like were. Not now. Not now.
Wait till you try telling people that you're somebody's grandma. You trust me, you'll never be called sexy again. Never. I'm like, I'm a grandma. Nobody says gilf. You know why? Because there's no such thing as a gilf. There's nothing. You don't be like, ooh, that's a grandma. I really want to get down with.
Grandma,
There's
as
none
we
of
have
that.
established, there's a king for everything. So.
Yeah,
For
true.
everything.
Well, we've
I
been
have
watching
to
some
find that
programs.
OnlyFans site so I can get on and make some money before I'm dead.
Oh my god, I need to do that. I've been saying that forever. That I need to get
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, we've been watching some program where like some of the young guys like the older women, like really older women.
Yeah.
So I'll keep my face like anonymous and stuff, and I'll just,
Right?
Wear a mask.
I'll just
They're
do
like, oh, you got a colostomy bag?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
Like,
Grandma.
my boobs around and no one knows it's me because like my face will be anonymous, so no one will know it's me.
There you
Just let
go.
your feet out. Like people
Just like abuse the hell out of somebody with your boobs. Just like smack them
I
around.
know. I could do like
Knock them
the tit
out.
slap, the tit drop, the smackdown, Like,
Yeah.
I could do all sorts.
I'm telling you, you put a
Alvin.
WWE belt, like you put a wrestling belt underneath that, and you got something. You got like
Alvin.
2.5 million views. Yeah, you got a bunch of followers. I
Oh,
think we've come up with a good idea.
I could be like tit slap.
Hell yeah! Give him the
Alvin.
chair.
Judy is told
Just
Alvin
feel
to
in the middle
record
of
the
it.
cock noise. So she said, Alvin, record the cock noise to play to Sophie when she's sleeping. But don't
Oh, Judy,
her
you're the
either.
devil. I love you.
I would actually like. I think he would be out the balcony. To be honest.
Christian has also gone with Angelina, as has Donna. Christian said the lips give it away, and Lisa said, "Oh my god, I saw a program like that, and one was like 50 odd years old."
Yep.
Wow.
Yes. They're like proper granny fuckers. Like,
Yeah. Well, so
I mean,
hope springs
like
eternal.
proper grannies.
Hope springs eternal. I can tell Grandpa. There's somebody out there who does want me. Want her naked. I'm sorry.
Chop said, "I look like a condom full of water naked. I feel sorry."
Oh my god, I'm joking. That is hilarious.
That's funny.
Way to paint a
That's
picture.
hilarious. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That is very descriptive, though. You probably are incredibly charming.
Oh, Chop, you cracked me up.
Have anybody heard of a wabuba?
Oh, wow, what the fuck?
Oh my god, what is
What?
that? They're not being never
To
caught.
catch some, to catch.
Oh, it's like a catcher's mitt,
It looks
Like
like
a
a
baseball.
baseball mitt, but it's
Yeah.
not like-
Sure, catcher's mitt. Mhm.
but it's a wapuba.
a waboba.
But it's
Ububa?
really a sex toy.
Wabuba. Wabuba.
I've never seen one like that. What kind of sport is that?
I've never seen a mitt that looks like that, but I don't
Uh-huh.
know. What you think is a mitt and
Exactly.
what I think is a mitt could be different things.
At first, I thought like it goes through the crutch, but it's not. It goes in the hands.
It goes in the what?
I thought it was like a crutch, like protector thing. I was like, is that the thing they put in their pants to protect their like?
You have Patrick Murphy's attention in the chat.
Yeah, wait, why, yes, hello.
Steve says, Alvin, I feel like we're stuck in the Matrix or on Loose Women.
Yes, Dave.
I don't see the problem.
Oh, all women are loose. Just some of us are more honest about it. Don't get tight about that.
Loose Women is a program that is on sort of afternoon times here on ITV. That's like for.
Oh, that's an actual thing. My bad, Oliverian. My bad. I misunderstood. Yeah, that's. Oh,
And
yeah,
But
sorry.
Loose Women
Cultural
is like,
differences.
it's a bit
Yeah.
horrific, to be honest. Well, Loose Women used to be all right, didn't it? And then I don't know, it just got a bit
Shit.
weird.
It's basically a woman panel just constantly talking for about an hour.
Yeah.
Like the View.
And that it used to be all right, but then they kind of just got a bit weird.
Patrick said, if I can't get a warm body sex, battery operated is the next best.
He's not wrong.
I thought a trash bag full of lotion would do it.
Julie,
Or
when
some.
you reach the dizzy heights of playing Bohemian Rhapsody with your boobies slapping against your belly, Sophie, that's when you get OnlyFans. So my friend told.
Allegedly.
Yes, Judy. That the funny thing is, though, that's so true. Like, yes, Judy.
So when we're not playing with the cock, we have this. It's like one of them stress mushroom things, but the end of it is like.
Shut up. That is not a
Excuse
stress mushroom.
There's no place in this world for a stress
mushroom. Uh-huh.
Stress
Yeah.
mushroom. Oh,
That's what we call it.
stress mushroom.
Oh, for God's sake.
Uh,
You better hide that now. 'cause-
That is pretty lit.
I don't think anybody wants to see their mushroom do that. I'm just
I feel like
Steve,
that's not
Steve,
getting the
you see
job
what I have
done.
to deal with when Lynsey has a little bit of alcohol in her, huh?
You got your
No, that needs to be hidden as well, because that'll be going in the same pan as the cocktail.
Sophie, don't put it in the bin.
Nobody wants that mushroom.
No, it's going to go in the pan. It'll be a chicken mushroom.
Yeah, not a boy, not a girl, not the owner of the mushroom. No.
No, that'll be in the pan as well. I need to
That's
clean
no
out the
wonder.
pot. This
We
is
have
why
one
I'm
more
coming
rude
back
item
in
we can
December.
show.
Lisa, you don't half find some odd stuff.
Oh yeah, you're saying that, Lisa. Yeah, that's true. But this is why I'm coming for wacky weekend, so I can just clear out the flat.
Said Alison's sexy.
I
man.
mean, there's a reason why somebody threw that mushroom in the bins. I'm just saying. That's not, yeah.
That mushroom needs a lot of Viagra, boy.
It does not look edible.
Yeah, don't worry, Glamours. It's going to be going in the pan.
Not a fun guy to
It's going in the pan.
I get it, fun guy.
Don't worry about it. It's all gonna go, so don't worry about it. It's all gonna go in the pan, get boiled, and then lob out the balcony.
You can't though, so these are like our props, and then we've got this.
I still maintain that's a straight up sex toy.
Yeah, that is.
That's just,
That
you
is.
cannot convince me otherwise.
It is
This is-
aggressively.
This is a dog toy.
Sure.
but-
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is sort of aggressive.
Oh, it's so funny.
Again, we don't kink shame, but that's not a dog toy.
It's gonna
Lisa
go
said,
in.
what about the hand?
The hand.
We'll get the hand.
We'll
Hang
get
on,
the
we'll
hand.
get the fucking creature.
There's a
out.
hand. There's a
Oh, not the bloody hand again.
I hope you've got like a big stainless steel pan lens, because everything is going in it. It's all going. It's all going out the balcony.
Oh. Oh no.
And that's
Oh,
going
no.
in the pan. That's going in the pan.
No, let that thing die. Just do the work yourself. My God.
It's like proper like detail.
Yeah. Oh, let that thing go back under where it belongs. That thing's stinking.
Oh my god.
No, trust me, like everyone has got to say their goodbyes to all these props. They're going in the pan. So everyone's got to say goodbye right now. When I come down next week, it's all getting boiled in the pan and I'm lobbing out of the balcony.
Here's
Put some
an
noodles in, make
idea
a soup.
for a fun international live collaboration. Okay,
Yeah.
Alvin and Patrick Murphy should have a prop off because
That's
they're in
true.
the same wheelhouse with all this shit.
Yeah, Patrick Murphy has like always props that are like right
Yes.
here. He's like, look,
Yes.
yes, I do have an Elvis cow. He's like, look, here's my Elvis cow. But
Yeah,
I
'cause
mean, he's got
that-
like
oh.
everything.
That was easy.
Yeah, I, do
props
have it.
too.
Yeah, I have an Elvis cow. Uh-huh.
I love the Elvis cow.
Well, at least we got an angel.
Yeah, we've got some little pretty angel wings. They're not
Well,
fun.
My point
come on.
exactly. Okay, you're making my point for me.
That's true. Yeah.
You just disappear off and just grab shit. Like we have shit everywhere. Like
Yep.
Yeah.
We're like
That's
Houdini.
Patrick Murphy. I'm telling you, you and Patrick Murphy are soulmates. I think you guys were separated
Yeah.
at birth.
He's my brother from another mother.
Sean said, Mr. Ruby.
Yes.
All of it is going in the pan. And then when I say enough, Dana, I'm going to
Huh?
fly to America, and then all your props are also going in the pan. Like, it's all going.
If
So
you
if you
fly
want
to
it to be
America,
petty,
you
then
can
just
have all
hide
of our
the pan.
props.
Can
I'm
I?
offering up Patrick Murphy's props as sacrifice. He volunteers as tribute. He just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah, take all his creepy dolls too.
Oh God, yes.
Got a few.
We're
creepy dolls.
we're offering those up on the altar of international travel.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Yep.
One
Yeah.
day I'll get
Tried
a
to
chance
fry
to
one of
know.
those mushrooms, but it didn't cook, so he might as well stuff it up his bum.
I'm just saying it's not useful for anything. Yeah.
Lucky weekend.
Maybe if you put it in the freezer, it might be frozen, isn't it?
Yeah. These were dumpster finds, more like the top drawer of your bedside cabinet. Donna said,
So
"Poor
right.
Steve." I know, poor Steve. Jeff is back again. Good evening again, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Mummy Lillian said that mushroom looks worn out.
Hi, Ellen. Yes.
We've flopped it around on many a live.
From Scotland.
Julie says, I feel
Oh.
a mystery box opening will be happening on Wacky Weekend with Alvin, Lynsey, and Sophie sent all the way from Scotland. Wink, wink.
That
Oh.
reminds me, there actually there's a lost in transit situation. I have to track a package that I sent to a couple that were in Great Britain that won one of my giveaways.
Nick, like Bills and Moon and Fix It.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
that'll be me and Nicola.
Sorry, I had to think about their screen names. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to track the package. I don't know if they've gotten it yet, but because I think they sent me that notification like a week ago, and literally I have been running every single day since. It's been crazy. Between the fundraiser and my birthday weekend, and everything was sandwiched together, and it was nuts. Is he trying to preview his cock on television?
Like, poked me in the face with some fucking thing. It's like
what she said. Veronica and I are just going to start saying it.
Where are you?
Ready?
I'm right here. High five.
High five.
Here,
We're too
let's
far
do some
apart.
dap. Give me some dap.
Turkey.
Turkey. Couldn't have us all by the same guy.
Don't mind us down here.
Yeah, we're doing the turkey. One person daps and the other person gives high five, and then you get a turkey.
Mm-hmm. That's brilliant.
Yeah, so we do the turkey sometimes. I'm like, yay, dap.
High five, and then turkey.
Yeah, because my husband will not high five me, and I don't do dap naturally, even though I have 3 sons. You would think I would, but I don't dap naturally. I'm usually like, oh, high five, because I'm a kid from the 80s. I'm like, oh, Top Gun, high five. So yeah, so we do the turkey all the time by accident. And I'm like, let's do the turkey.
Dap, and then it's turkey.
Yeah, or just like I'm trying to high five and he's trying to dap, and it just turns out kind of like that.
It just turns into a turkey.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I
can hold on to it. Yeah. I don't. It's going to turn into some weird sex thing. I just know it. So I'm going to stop that now. Is also what she.
So
said.
all of this was a metaphor.
None of that was real. No one heard nothing.
No one heard nothing.
I'm going to give you guys celebrity answer number 11.
Oh, God.
In fact, Angelina Jolie. So well done to little Steve, because you got that bang on straight away.
I wonder
why.
And I'm going to go for the last one. And the last one just made me laugh, because I was like, holy fuck. Like, really? And the last one is this guy.
No, wait. What?
She did not do that to him with that hair.
Oh my God. The hell?
Little
They
Steve.
gave him a Dorothy Hamill haircut.
What? I can't. I
Little
can't.
Steve is on fire.
It's just,
Yeah,
it's shocking to me. Beginners actually think this guy is quite handsome, like these days, but like, what the fuck was that?
Oh man,
It's
that was
just-
wow.
There you go, like just so you can see, like the bowl cut.
Oh, I know
That
who
is so. Yeah, but then they messed up the bowl cut. Like, wow.
That
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what that was? That was
You know-
somebody's mother who loved the British invasion so much. Yeah. That was somebody's mother who was stuck on the Beatles, like the early Beatles.
God.
Hey, Channel Nam.
Hey, Neil.
How are you? How are you?
Santa's there. I know
Yeah.
him.
And now she's like, now that I'm grown up and I have a son.
P-Murph has gone with George Clooney.
Yeah.
Who's gone with George Clooney? Donna's laughing because it's
Poor
hilarious.
George.
Sean's gone with Clooney. Junie said, was he going to a fancy dress party? Unfortunately, I don't think he was, Junie. That's the scary thing.
Yes. Poor George Clooney. He grew up hot and married to an international, wonderful lawyer and a brilliant supermodel looking woman. And now he's super rich and famous. But, you know, poor George, because he had a bold character.
Poor thing.
Screw you, George.
Poor thing.
Screw you.
Chop Chop said he would have burned that photo.
Yeah, he should have. He should have.
Christian said,
Somewhere
I
has it in a yearbook.
had a haircut as a kid. It looked infinitely better. What the heck?
Infinitely better. I don't know. My mother gave me a Dorothy Hamill one year, and it was just, oh my God, the pictures. I look back and I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you do that to any child?
Corky said George Clooney doing John Denver.
Yeah.
And Neil said, surely Rosemary Clooney could have afforded a proper hairdresser.
I bet if his Aunt Rosemary would have been in charge, I bet she would have had a better hairdresser. Because she had some style. I mean, I saw White Christmas. She looked good.
So I'm going to give you the answer, guys, because it just like, it shocked me to shit. I was just like, no fucking way. It is indeed Mr. Clooney.
Eyes doesn't change at all.
But like,
No,
holy
yeah.
fuck, if you're going to bowl cut the hair, at least like cut the fucking like.
Yeah, at least cut a straight line. Yeah.
It just shocked me. I was just like, no way. This is just not.
Yeah. Unless it was one of those things where, you know, when kids start to get a little independent and they're like, no, I'll do it. And then like he cut his own hair. That could be, it could be one of those things too.
Yeah.
Where like he cut his own hair and his mom tried to fix it as best she could, but there was no fixing it. And he just went to school with his little glasses on and just got his picture taken. And I bet he was really proud. That might be that. Yeah.
I bet she was like, make sure you're tidy. It's photo time later, yeah. And he was in there like,
okay, I'm on 4 minutes. Come in.
Right. And his mom probably woke up on picture day and was like, oh, all I have to do is go, ah! And saw his own haircut. And there's like pieces of hair in the bathroom floor and he's standing there with the scissors. Yeah, I've been there. They didn't have glamour shots.
Chop said, did they cut his hair with a weed whacker?
Yeah.
I think so. Female said, hey, they didn't have glamour shots when he was a kid. I know, poor George. Mummy Lin Lin, night, Mummy Lin Lin.
I actually have to bounce too because I have to go. I have to. I'm going live on my channel in about 2 hours, and I need to eat and like do things. But it's been lovely.
Thank you for
hanging with you all.
It's been
lovely. In 2 hours, Ronnie.
Veronica.
See you in 2 hours, Glamour.
Bye,
And anyone else who's still awake for some reason,
join your live. You're still awake.
It's late. All right, bye guys. Mwah.
Bye. See you, sugar. Oh my God. That's Lynsey and Alvin and Sophie and Lil Steve. Thank you so much for being so entertaining this afternoon. I was going to go home and take a nap, and this is so much better.
Oh, I'm so glad it was
Honestly, always fun.
Yeah.
And we just love it because a lot of our chat tonight has been lovely, lovely people that we have pulled over from your channel who we just love because they're just all so much fun.
Yeah,
they're fun. Yeah, I get some fun ones. I do get some crazy ones too. So if you see anybody just wander in like a lost, abandoned cat in the neighborhood, I apologize.
Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I don't always pick and choose. I just go to let everybody come in.
We take in all lost sheeps.
Veronica's got hashtag poached from Glamour. Well, to be fair, I mean, I have people who come into my chat that are from you guys' channels too.
Yeah, true.
So it's not a one-way street. It's not
It's
at
a
all.
nice, it's a nice thing though, because it's kind of like integrating two communities into one.
Yeah. Well, and it's almost like, you know, when you have a city and it's got a sister city in another country, it's kind of like that. I feel like you guys are my sister cities.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah. Oh, Kristen said lost abandoned cat. You're not though. I mean, I have met Kristen. When I say crazy, I mean like medicated, like under medicated crazy. I don't mean like, you know, oh, we're silly and wild. No, I mean like legit, like, you know, and by the way, there's a giant lizard next to me and, you know, they're feeding me acid or whatever. That crazy. Yeah.
Santa said everyone is welcome here, even pole dancers. They're not. They're not.
Does Mrs. Claus know you're talking like
Santa,
that?
I'm making the door for you to come in.
Yeah, there's a door, Santa, just for you.
Oh, that's so cute. That is cute.
Bubbles the elf.
Did you guys find those? Did you guys find those in the bin too?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
found
God.
loads of Christmas stuff just today.
That is
actually.
adorable.
I find this little.
A brand new fiber optic little vintage Christmas tree. Just
Oh,
for-
speaking of Christmas trees, yeah, that was one of the things that we had to do too. I had to go to the store and figure out which Christmas tree I like so that I could go online and figure out who's got the Christmas tree that I like and who's got it, you know, the cheapest. So yeah, that's going to be, because we have to get a new Christmas tree. We finally got rid of our Christmas tree that we've had for like 15 years last year. And it was just, that thing was just, I mean, it was turning into like, it was a fake Christmas tree that was still turning into a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It was so dead.
I was
It
going to
was so
ask you,
bad.
do you get
Like the needles, there would be like a bunch of needles around the bottom of the tree like every day. Like how does a fake tree drop needles? I don't know. It would just drop needles.
I was going to ask you, like, do you get a fake one or a real
Yeah.
one? 'Cause I can remember,
Typically we'll get a fake one because a real one involves, you know, I mean, there's a lot more daily care with it. But now that I'm actually retired and at home, we may go ahead and get a real tree this year for the first time.
Yeah, I can remember, like, my mum and like, I always used to get real Christmas trees. And I was like, why? Like, it's so much effort. And they were just like hoovering all the time, like round the Christmas tree. And I was like, why? Why would you do that?
Exactly.
Yeah. Like I want the real Christmas tree to be an option, but not a necessity every year. So I don't know. I want to have like a backup tree that's like a good Christmas tree.
I've got like a little mini tree because I've only got a little flat, so I've just got like a little mini tree, and that's done me for.
I love the mini tree.
Yeah,
my mom's got a 4-foot table tree that's perfect.
Yeah, I just have a
She
little
takes it
mini
out of the box, puts it on the table, plugs it in. It's done. It's done. It's like already decorated. She just puts a trash bag over it every year.
I remember my mum and my auntie went through a stage of always getting real Christmas trees, but then they were always like hoovering, and I was like, "What's the point? Just get a fake one. Like, why always hoover every bloody day? What's the point?"
Well, and you're supposed to feed it there, like, and then you feed it sugar water, and then I'm like, what is it, a vampire? This thing is really high maintenance. Like, I'm not sure I'm ready to keep up with this.
Christian says, love you, clams. Julie said, I am far too medicated to be crazy. Weird, yes, but not crazy.
See, I'm with Junie, yeah.
Santa said, Alvin finds the coolest stuff.
You guys really do, yeah.
Santa also, I've got the hiccups. Santa also said, fake tree, Dana, say it isn't so.
It is so.
And Christian said, my dining/living room is carpeted. I have no interest in a real tree right now. I'll be cussing pine needles into next Christmas if I do that.
Me too.
And then she said, sugar water.
They recommend that you do sugar water for real trees when you have to, because you have to replace the water. I mean, you have to water it. And they recommend sugar water, and it's just like, whoa.
I have a nice tacky fake rainbow Christmas tree.
Love it.
Yeah, I've got a little white one that I put on my little desk thing here.
Yeah, like I love a kitchen tree.
Walls.
Mhm.
And that's done me like for years. I mean, it's only me here, so I put tinsel like round the banister and round the stairs. I put tinsel over there, and tinsel round by the telly and everything. Put some lights on, and then I've just got my little tree, which is about that big.
We have like, it's crazy the Christmas that we have. I do one holiday a year at my house. One. Everybody else does different holidays at different houses. And so Christmas Day is my day. And my house is decorated from top to bottom, from front to back. Nuts. I have all the Christmas stuff and nothing for any other holiday. I don't have Halloween decorations. I don't have Easter. I don't have anything. 4th of July, nothing.
Do you do that Thanksgiving? Do you do that as well?
I don't do it at my house, no.
Don't you?
I did when I was younger.
Here, we don't really like do that.
Yeah. Well, Thanksgiving is, it's kind of an American thing, and it's just one of those things where it's become a chance for people to take a day off work and eat turkey and watch football. That's pretty much,
Yeah. Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, it's not, honestly, in my family, it wasn't that big a deal. It's just that day that they closed down the stores and the factories anyway when I was younger. And so they would just, everything was closed and you just ate some turkey and then you napped a lot, and that was about it. And then you woke up that afternoon and got all the Christmas crap out and started decorating.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like the kickoff for Christmas for us, really. Yeah. We're like, let's kick off Christmas with a big, overgrown, eat too much, you can't even breathe feast.
When is Thanksgiving in America? Like, when exactly is it?
November 23rd. It's usually November 23rd. It's usually the 4th Thursday in November. Oh. And then, of course, after the day after that, Black Friday. Oh, the deals!
No, oh yeah, they've already started pushing like Black Friday.
Oh yeah, and now they're like pre-Black Friday sale, and I'm like,
yeah.
It's going to be to where it's going to be that like Christmas and, Christmas in August sort of crap. I mean, it's just, it's going to be out of hand.
Sean says he's got a fake tree, plugs it in, and he's ready to go.
Nice.
I love it.
Christian says, I've never heard that
before. Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, the sugar water. Yeah, Kristen.
Christmas.
Night, Junie.
Good night, Junie.
Good night, Junie.
Junie, you were hilarious fun.
Junie's naughty. Sean said,
I love it.
Be very quiet first time without your mum.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Sean. I think Christmas is always tough when you've lost anybody. It's like remembering those people that you lost them and not being there anymore.
Especially that first Christmas without them, you get a little more. I don't know if you ever get really used to it, but you get a little more.
Gets a little bit easier.
Yeah, a little bit easier.
Thank you.
Patrick says less than 43 days of Christmas shopping left.
Oh,
that's right.
I've done like most of my Christmas shopping. I did it not yesterday, the day before. Yeah, I've actually done like most of mine. It's only like little bits I need to get now.
You can start off as well.
Yes, so Thanksgiving is celebrated on the 4th Thursday of November in the USA.
USA.
Right, guys.
Yeah, I mean, good. We do. Okay, so I have like this very redneck, which would be like a kind of a rural country sort of family on both sides. And so we deep fried turkeys.
Sorry.
So we take an entire turkey, we put it on like a spit thing, right? There's a giant pot of oil, like a.
I was going to say, how big is this bloody pot of oil?
Yeah, and it's always outside. because that's the smartest thing to do. And then it's got like a little propane tank underneath it, and you turn on the heat. And then once the oil gets up to, boiling oil, then you literally take this poor turkey and you dip it down in the oil, a whole turkey. Picture like a 12-pound turkey just dip down in a deep fryer, and 40 minutes later you pull that thing out, and it is the most delicious thing you've ever had in your life. The skin is so good. I could just eat the skin. And then they have like big long needles, and you inject it with like flavored butter. Oh, it's so good. It's so horrible for you. It's like the worst, most unhealthy way to eat turkey, and we figured that shit out because we're America. Yeah, our country asses.
Jeff said peanut oil cooks in about 3 minutes per pound.
Yeah. We
That
do.
sounds delicious. Anything nice.
Yeah, it's literally my favorite part of Thanksgiving, my very favorite part. Well, and looking through the Black Friday ads and getting coupons and stuff.
I am going to do one game of Hangman, and then we're going to leave you all. So I'm going to do Hangman. So
right, Jeff.
Let me try and share the screen if I can work it out, because I never can actually do it properly.
I'm going to turn back into a smoking cow.
So there's the screen. So if you guys guess letters, and then we'll pop the letters in the chat.
A.
A. Woo, there is an A.
I'm going to say an E.
So E. There is an E.
Okay.
Let's see. U?
Emma said you. There's no U.
Nope.
Oh.
Look, I'm telling you now, if we start running out of life, Sophie gets stressed.
I actually do. I'm like, where is the logic in that? Why have you said
the truth?
There's no logic.
Realize our expectations.
Porkies has said O. There is an O, Porkies. Well done. Raquel has gone. Well done, Raquel.
Sean, everything.
Reaction.
A T.
No?
Yes. Yes, Steve. Reaction.
Well done, Sean. Well done, Raquel. Well done, Porkies.
Is it ION?
I think it is Steve. Reaction. I think it is.
No, it's not.
Reiteration.
Reiteration. No.
No.
Irritation.
Oh.
Revitation.
Stresses me the fuck out.
S.
Retaliation? No.
Steve said S. No, it's not S.
Veronica said Steve.
Sophie won't let me.
Oh, I'm an idiot. That was fun.
I've said that before.
Go on. We'll do one more.
It really stresses me out, this game. So
Sophie,
Right.
you're on mute. Don't look. Look the other way.
Go. Little Steve.
A.
2 A's. Soph.
I.
Glamours.
S.
Oh,
Mine never. I have the suckiest guesses. My God, I
Lisa
suck.
said E.
Lisa's gone with E. No E this
No.
time.
Oh, Sean said L.
L. There is an L.
Oh.
Veronica said N.
There is an N.
Savvy Mom said T-I-O-N.
I can't go with all 4 done. Got to pick one.
Oh.
Steve said there is an O.
Oh, Christ.
Porkies went with T.
Something should.
Christian said O. We've got O.
Salvation. No,
S.
we've got Venus.
S.
That would fit, though, Steve. That would fit.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
Earth has gone calculations. Are you saying let's
No, calculation's not right. It's not enough letters.
Oh.
Lisa said
Lisa said
evaluation.
valuation. Hang on, Lisa.
Evaluation.
Well done, Lisa.
Right, okay, last one, because this, like,
one more.
Fucking hell.
One more.
it stresses me
Yeah,
out.
that's
I don't want any more,
It
but
stresses
last
me
one.
out.
Last one.
And then when people put like weird letters in there, I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Like, who's doing that?
Sean's gone with D.
Nope.
Hey.
No.
Lil Steve?
Hey.
No.
Whoa!
E.
Clams?
S.
Yay!
Oh, glad you got one.
Finally, I get one.
Veronica gone with M.
Donna said, mute Sophie for fuck's sake.
It stresses me out.
Christian gone with, is that I or L?
I think it's I. Lisa go for
Lisa
S.
gone with S. We've already had S.
Chop Chop Bang Bang said Z.
Z.
Yeah.
See, why? See, this is my point.
Someone's gone with
Like,
O.
why? There's no logic behind that. Like, why?
Someone gone with
What's the
C.
point?
Test-
Testimony.
Lisa with O.
Someone with O.
Porky
Porky's
goes
gone
with
with Y.
And then a Y.
Woo! Are you ready for a testimony?
Hey!
Hey!
Hey! Well done.
This is
You
why
better
it stresses
testify.
me out because people put random letters in. I'm like, why?
Amen.
Why would you even think that's a word? Like, why? And it just stresses me.
Testicle Moni. So you gotta say testicle Moni.
Hallelujah.
Don't
better
forget,
testify.
though, guys, are giving away this little cutie.
Brother Lynsey and Sister Alvin.
Brother Lynsey, Sister Alvin.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Yeah, you
Hallelujah.
put a quarter in
Praise the
amen.
Lord.
Yeah.
If you're watching back, leave us a comment when the live's finished and you'll be entered onto the wheel and we'll do a giveaway either next week or the week after.
That
But
is
he's
so
got me up
adorable.
for grabs and he's so cute.
Well, Donna's comment, you put 50p in her. You really did. This is what I mean. It just stresses
Yeah.
me. I'm like, why would you put a Z or like a Z in there? Why would you do that? Like,
It's because you're a nurse, so if you just don't want to see the hung man hang.
Amen, Jeff.
no, it's like, there's no logic behind it. Like, why would you do that?
Because you're less psychotic than we are. We're like, hang 'em. And you're like, no, don't hang 'em. You're the only non-psycho in this group. Yeah.
Patrick said I'm craving
Well,
some.
no, I'm probably
Jeff's gonna get
psycho in the group.
Amen.
Right.
But it just stresses me out, man. I'm like, why? Like, there's no logic behind it. Like, why would you do that?
Donna said I would have said 20p,
She would have said
but
20p, but inflation.
Yes, Donna.
Hello. Come here and say hello to Great Britain.
Oh, is that Grandpa?
Hey,
Oh,
Grandpa.
Oh, Dad, hello.
Good.
Hello.
How are you? How's it going over
Not
there?
bad, you?
He's such like an American stud, isn't he?
He is to me.
Oh, he's beautiful.
He's planning my funeral.
Yeah, I have to plan a
Oh,
funeral.
great.
Mine. I told you it was chore day. Whoa. I wanted to be donated when I pass. I want to be donated to the body. There's a place called the Body Farm at the University of. I want to say it's like one of the universities in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And so they have a place called the Body Farm where they study forensic science. And what they do is when you die, they put your body basically out in the field at this body farm and then study the decomposition and blah. So basically they would just toss me out in a field, which is exactly what I love. Anyway, just toss me out in the middle of a field and, I'm either drunk or dead. Either way, yeah.
Definitely
Jeff's gonna go back tomorrow and get Alvin.
your body for like other people
Thanks,
who
Jeff.
can like say if someone needs an
Yeah.
eye or need a liver or a heart, whatever. Definitely do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you have to fill out paperwork for it. This is no lie. We're actually looking at paperwork for it right now. I have to fill out the paperwork.
It's crazy. Like with the NHS, like all you have to do is be like, yes, I'll be a donator. And then once you're a donator, they just harvest you basically. And
they
that's that. Like, there's no
toss you
like
wherever they want.
there's no like massive like thing. But
I just figured by the time I die, my grandma was 102 when she died. Her mother was 102 when she died. I figure by the time I die, I'm not going to have anything useful left other than jewelry. So they might as well just throw my ass in the middle of a field and let it go.
Well,
Yeah.
that's it. You know, that is exactly it. We're only here for a short time. You know.
Unless you're part of her family, 105, 102.
Well, you know, but yeah, I'm a bit drunk now, so I should probably stop talking.
Are you kidding? This is when we love you best. Keep talking. This is great.
No, donate your organs. You never know who might need them. Someone might need your kidney. They might need your lungs.
They don't want my kidneys. They definitely don't want my liver. My God. I mean, what?
Jeff said Mrs. Claw's sister Nikki did her PhD work at the UT Body Farm.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's yeah. We're looking for the.
That's
yeah.
mad. It's called like a body farm. Like that's,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My wife is hanging me up for the birds when I'm gone. I have enough fat for 3 winners.
You just like sprinkle some bird feed on the top of the suet. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Cool dancer just keeps popping up just to show us that
Yeah.
Donna said, I think it's changed now, hasn't it? We're not already a donator unless we opt out. Yeah, I think that's...
No, I think you do have to opt out. As far as I've known, like, you have to opt out. And you get like a little card that says like, yeah, I'm a donator. But I think you do have to opt out.
Sean said cremation for him.
Yeah.
Donna said 50p ran out.
Oh, sorry, Donna. You have to up it to £1.
Veronica said, all your lungs, let the bodies hit the farm.
Oh, God. Not like that.
Yeah, they don't want my lungs either. They don't want my eyes. I mean, these are barely working. Yeah, I know.
Someone would love them.
Pretty low.
You know, some of us have a sore throat. Glampa. Just mine. Sorry.
Glampa.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, sorry. He's like, it was you weren't singing it right. She had Body Farm clothes. They were essentially so bad smelling. Oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds nice. Veronica said, I'll donate my body fat to all the girlies who want a Brazilian beauty gift.
Yeah.
If I could, I would.
Yeah.
If I could, yeah. If I could just, you ever want to take it like from your stomach and just put it somewhere else?
Yeah, I'd love to put it on my ass, to be fair.
Yeah.
Really.
Like get that fupa up and just like, I don't know. Useful.
Christian said, in Missouri, I don't know if it's nationwide, our driver's license is a donor card. If we opt in, there's a little logo that gets put on our ID.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I put it on in case somebody is really, really, really desperate for a kidney, but they probably don't want mine. I'm just saying, I really enjoyed my 20s. You know what I mean?
Chop Chop said, I'm going to be buried in a wash.
Oh, you were right there.
Out
Was right there. They don't want anything he's got either.
So Chop Chop's going in a wash machine.
They're going to be like, and there was a religious cleansing ceremony.
Like a time capsule.
Yeah. You know how like anytime they find a body in ice or anything, they're like, and then there was a religious ceremony and you're like, what if this person was just walking along and just slipped and fell and they had just bought a bunch of beads or something and maybe it didn't mean anything. I mean, did you ever consider that?
Just same in North Carolina and same where Veronica is too.
I think she's in Virginia.
So we've got to the point in the evening where we are going to say goodbye to everyone.
Yep. Thank you everybody for coming
I'm going to take the tone a little bit back to more serious when I end this, that I would just like to state that I wish everyone a happy, healthy armistice weekend.
Yep.
Because to us, it's all about the heroes, the troops, and the
100%.
service people who died and gave their lives for our freedom that we are so lucky and fortunate to live today.
Yes.
So I'd just like to say that as just a little It might be serious or soppy, but it's really important that we remember that every year and we don't forget it for anything else.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
So thank you so much to everyone who's joined us tonight. We've had so much fun as we always have, and you guys help to make it fun. And we can't thank you enough. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. Leave a comment after the stream.
Yeah.
And we will see you all next week for more craziness, madness, and God knows whatever.
Weekend.
Happy weekend.
Guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.